over because of you. You sound like all choppy.
He sounds fine to me.
I know, but I'm the one that got screwed over here. I'm better now. Jeez. I know that. My broadcast fell off. Everything fell off, man. Oh my god. I have to deal with this for the tournaments. These losers. Oh man.
No, but here's the thing. ESL is going to be in charge of this. So if that was to happen, whoever does it gets eliminated. Yeah. There's still rules to the lagging out and
I don't know nothing about that crap, so I'm I just don't appreciate it. You should have learned
from MGO too.
Yes, and that's why I hated that crap. I hated all that, man. It was like, what the hell? I wasn't even that good of a player. I was at like level 16 to 18 for my whole career, and like people used to kick my ass out. Everything used to happen all over the place. I don't know what was happening. I used to get annoyed, man. I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to play this game no more. I love the game.
Cain and Abel. That was the program they used to use until they got really fancy. No, towards the end they got super crazy and started DDoSing the Konami servers.
I can't mess with you guys, man. Y'all trying to ruin my life.
Like,
I'm just mad right now. I just got flashbacks of MGO2 right now. Like,
cause you can there was ways to counter the DDoS.
Yo, and then I had to re-sign in. I had to re-sign into the whole Konami ID. Oh man. You're a horrible human being.
Yeah. Yeah, like that under the map glitch.
Yeah. Oh man. I can't deal with you guys.
Konami, get on it.
Hey Gum, you wanna this is very important and very private. I shouldn't even be streaming. I want to set up a party chat with me, you, and one of the developers real quick. Not right now, of course, but tomorrow or another day, if you don't mind. And you can break us all down to them so they can see what they could do, because they probably already know. I'm sure they know. But it'll be good to them to hear it from somebody else, and then see what they could do from there. Get a whole list, buddy. Get a whole list. Actually, you can email it and I can send it to them, but I was gonna just put them on the PlayStation 4 and talk through them directly, but email would be even better. So I don't even want to give you my email though, because this dude's gonna like hack my email.
Actually showing them would be better.
Oh my god. But yeah, I want to get them the info, even though they probably already know, and it doesn't matter, man, because I feel like they're gonna supervise all that, and
Yeah, they are, but you know, still, like, what if later on they
it's
add
just
like
annoying
official
though.
in-game
It's just
tournaments?
annoying. It's annoying to me. Yeah. Yeah, I just think it shouldn't happen, man. I just want to play the game, bro. Yeah. I
Yeah, it's like when Black Ops 2, when the League played, people used to beat us all the time.
Do anybody know how many players are, how many teams are allowed to be created on ESL?
You can only one team per person.
No, I'm talking about how many teams you can create for the account, not for each tournament or whatever.
Oh, ESL in general?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Alright, man, I'm about to play again. I feel traumatized. I feel traumatized right now. I'm traumatized right now. I got PTSD, bro.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
they didn't want to fucking spend money on dedicated servers, which would have been way fucking better.
You guys just ruined me right now, man. I was so in the mood to play it. Now I'm like, oh man, not these guys again. Like, bro, I haven't even had a, I've been there for 3 months. It's not even 2 months yet, and I'm already getting. Well, it is 2 months actually, right? October, September, October, November. Sheesh. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh man, you killing me, dog. You're killing me. Hey, it's good information to know, and I'm definitely gonna hit Konami with this ASAP. Do you have me on Twitter? Alright, so then just send the message with all those technical things that I have no idea about, numbers and all the stuff you're gonna send, and then I'll send it to them from there because it makes my life easier. Because the PlayStation's so hard to manipulate as far as messages and all that. It's lazy right now. I got you. I feel you. Yeah, I think they'll appreciate this, man, and I'm gonna get them to hire your ass, probably, man. Yeah, but I don't know. I needed something to drink. That really killed my flow right now, dog.
Yeah, you sound mad depressed.
Dog, you don't get it. Like MGO 2, man, I used to have so much fun just walking around with a pistol, and people swore I was like bulljacking. And I'm the worst dude when it comes to technology. So anytime somebody says that, it's a joke, bruh. I don't know. I know how to, you know, deal with, like I said, a computer more or less and different things like that. But I'm not tech savvy like that extreme. So it was funny when they accused me of it. But they would kick me out. Oh, he's cheating, no, so I'm stupid. And shoot, it's already here. It's already here, man. I thought I gotta have at least half a year or year before it to happen.
Well, if you want to be technical, the CQC glitch happened really fast in MGO2 because it was already out by the time Survival came.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know how it was. And after the second year was when everything was just overloaded with
the Maoing, Melissa Mao.
Oh my God, I was
doing
just
everything
done.
she was doing.
I was done.
DDoSing didn't happen until later.
I had to create a whole unit of players that weren't hackers just to play, and I wouldn't play with regular guys unless we were in a survival of tournaments. And even then,
I know plenty of people who didn't glitch, but it's just, and then people changing their uploads and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what gave them. See, that's what I mean. Like Kojima's high as all fucking supply. This is giving people the option to change their upload speed. Because people will lower it.
How do you hire it? That's cool. I want to hire mines. Why wouldn't we want to hire it? Back in the day, you talking about AOL, bro? What did you have? Futuristic Comcast or? Files existed back then? I don't even remember, man. My ass was broke. No, actually, I'm lying. I did have Xfinity. No, I had Verizon. I did have Verizon back then. Because he's rich. Me too. Yo, what's up with my mic? Can y'all hear me? My mic just went out. All I heard was you from New York, and I was like, I'm from New York. Just do this Googling us right now. God damn it. God damn it, bro. Get out my hack, man. What the hell's your problem? Yeah, yeah. No, I'm actually in Boston right now. Yeah. But I'm a New Yorker. I'm a Bronx boy myself. But, there we go. Cypress, man, 139. It's my old block. I know. Why you think I'm in Boston, bro? What are you kidding me, dog? You want me to do?
I kind of work. I kind of work sort of around there. I work in
No,
Third Avenue.
yeah, it's not as dirty as it used to be though, man. At least they
What?
cleaned it up.
Uh,
Do you remember the '90s?
it's still just as bad.
Nah, they hooked up a lot of
Yo,
areas,
listen.
especially
I
my
work in
block.
AutoZone. Listen, I work in AutoZone. I had this lady come the other day.
Oh, the people are still pieces of crap. That's not what I was talking
Yo,
about.
I had this lady come the other day, straight up doped out. Straight up, she was ordering parts with like, cause her boyfriend or her man or whatever is a mechanic. They be hustling outside my job and shit. She came in with a lady to get some parts for her car, and she was standing up, falling asleep.
Yeah, I love those. With
With her
the
eyes
cigarette in
rolled
their
back.
hand. With their
No,
cigarette
no,
in their
no.
hand.
No, she didn't have a cigarette in her hand. She was in the store.
I know. I'm just trying to give you the
But
visuals.
no, but she was straight up, her eyes rolled back, was falling asleep.
Yeah,
The
man,
dope
that
had
happens.
not.
That's natural. That's
And it,
anywhere, man. That's anywhere in New York.
no, it happens. There's so many dope heads around there. It's crazy.
Yeah,
You
it
see
is.
syringes, you see
Don't
needles
blame me
everywhere.
though. Don't blame me. I ain't cool. I ain't Kojima.
You don't sell all of it. That's crazy. Like, I'm like, yo, like, is the lady real serious right now? Like,
Thank you, man. You're making me
she's,
feel guilty for my old life. It's all my fault.
like, she's just straight up doped up. Like,
That's crazy.
and this, like, here, it's like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I can't defend my
So
city.
I don't live around there. I live nowhere near that stuff.
Okay. Got
I
the good
live
life.
towards the northern part of the Bronx.
Nice. Yeah, nah,
But shit,
I was
that shit is crazy.
yeah, I was in the crazy life for a while. Changed my ways, man. No. But yeah, so are we gonna game up? Cause right now I'm trying to get something to drink and then get back on for a minute and then call it a night. But this hacker ass dude.
I might play a game.
Hey, listen, man, you can't be doing that unless you're in the same lobby with me, right? Or you can do that at any time.
Anytime. Pretty sure.
What is DDoSing?
You know what DDoSing is? You basically overload. You, yeah,
That's some
it'll
BS.
overload it.
And you can overload my computer too?
Your whole internet, your whole connection.
Oh, hell no. I don't like people like you. Man, listen to me, man. You could take me back to the Bronx, have dudes with guns, try to rob me, and I'll laugh at them like, yo, my man, you robbing the wrong dude, bro. And I won't even sweat it. But a hacking ass mofo like that I can't do nothing to, I can't see face to face, that's my problem. I can't
Yeah,
physically
no, it's funny.
do something to him.
Hey, wait, Konami, you guys are listening, right? So, I've been running around in free roam, right? Shooting these targets with my sniper rifle,
And
and
then
they don't knock over, so I put a couple bullets, right, with a pistol, and it knocks
And it
over.
knocks over.
What is going on?
I was doing that earlier today. Right when I
Like,
started
what's
this broadcast earlier today.
Boom.
Oh, like an
Shoot
hour
it
ago.
with my sniper rifle. Just knocks back a little bit, goes right back to place.
Yep.
6 bullets with my pistol, knocks down.
Yeah. Yep. Oh
Sounds
my
legit.
god. Dude, I have so many haters. Are you kidding me right now? Now you got me. I ain't gonna sleep tonight. I'm gonna have to go to everybody's house right now and destroy them. Oh my god. I don't want. I don't know what that. What is that supposed to do? I don't know. You give me a headache, bro. What is that supposed to do for me? $5. I got it. But what does that do if I buy it? Hell no, I don't want to do that. I thought you wanted to give me something for protect me, like a condom.
Well,
Like don't touch
will.
me. Oh man. Oh my lord. The world's gonna end. You're destroying
guess
everything
what?
for me right now, dude.
Guess what? Here's the problem with that. Before when people used to get Mac banned off the MGO2 servers, they'd go and buy a whole new fucking PlayStation for some weird reason. But now their PSN to get banned because before their game ID and everything would get banned, not their PSN. Now it's just their PSN. So imagine you having to pay, you get Mac banned and your fucking account gets banned too. So now you gotta buy a whole new PS4, and on top of that, you gotta buy the PlayStation Plus account.
Yeah, man.
Again,
I'm not worried about all that. I just don't want no cats bothering me, bro. Like I want to enjoy myself.
I'm talking about people who do get caught.
Yeah,
cheating.
yeah, yeah. Good. I want them to get caught.
Like,
all of them.
It makes no sense. Yes, they will.
Konami can ban them. Konami has the power because I was over
Konami
there.
can get them banned.
I was over there in LA.
It's in the PlayStation's terms of service, I believe. Yeah. If you have an online game and you're trying, all right, put it like this. All right, you know Dark Souls and Demon Souls. If you got caught glitching and doing duplicate glitches and all that shit, your PSN will get banned from the game.
Yo, y'all giving me like
software.
paranoia, man. Nigga ain't
It's
going
not
to
a
sleep.
Sony game. No.
I don't know nothing. That's all I know. Y'all making me sick to my stomach.
It's the same thing with Call of Duty. You get caught cheating, your fucking account gets banned. You can't play Call of Duty.
I think that the companies can do it because what I was trying to explain to y'all was that when what happened was I was in LA. I don't want to talk about this. It's very private, but it's I'm doing a broadcast, so I'm gonna generally speak on it. What happened was I was speaking with one of the developers, the managers, whatever you want to call them, and they were telling me that day somebody leaked a whole bunch of Metal Gear stuff about the ending and how everything goes with creative characters and all this crazy stuff. This was in August, and
when that big file got leaked.
You did that?
No. Oh, yeah, totally me.
Nah, so
that was me.
So they said they found out who did it. They got them banned from all these websites. They got them banned from Twitch. They got them banned from I'm talking about a list. He gave me a whole list, and he's like, I do this on the regular. He made it sound like it was easy. Like I do this all the time, and he's like, I love banning people. So I'm pretty sure they have the power to be able to do that type of thing to people. from from the. I'm
Yeah,
telling
I've
you,
seen
I know. I
people
can tell you who it is,
like
his name, and I can tell
like
you all his information, but I wouldn't do that. But
your PSN account gets banned.
oh man, I can't hang out with this guy, man. Oh man, I gotta stay away from you, man. I like you as a person. I don't like you as a hacker. Yeah. I don't mind that part, but it's just for this game specifically, I want to freely enjoy it fairly, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keyword, keyword. Yeah, I don't know about that. Sooner or later, it's gonna start kicking in. Yeah, you were the guy that made me. You're the guy who made me. I love this thing with a passion, but I was
Yeah, the guy who
so.
made me not care about the game.
Yeah, like I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of these guys.
I
I'm
stopped
turning this
caring.
off. I'm like, I'm just gonna
No,
turn this off.
I stopped taking it serious because of you.
I kept, I kept coming back. I kept coming back and trying to see if I could love it. And I played. I'll have a little fun. All of a sudden, glitch, lag,
Fucking
switch,
Deathloop, fucking
everything,
box glitch.
everything.
Getting killed from their spawn.
And you know how hard it was
Through,
to keep having to
through
go
20
from
walls.
18 back to like 15, 14, and then have to come all the way back up, like all the time, bro. It was a lot of work.
Fucking join the tournament, get DDoS first round. Oh my god. Fucking
What was your name on the
Killaconda.
PlayStation? On the PlayStation 3?
Who?
Yeah. So we didn't know you, cause my ass got tired of that. Got tired, man. It just sucked, cause like you want to enjoy it, but then you go in there and you're dealing with all the bull crap. You know. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, but that's a different type of community, bro. That's not a gaming community. That's a hacking community that really killed the whole energy and flow of what we want competitive games to be. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from the Bronx, just like this guy told you. And I don't want to share my story, bro, but I grew up in the streets in a bad mentality. You couldn't call me a name. You couldn't say a joke that's offensive to me. You couldn't insult me in any type of way. Even if it's a joke, I would have to slap you in the face or beat your ass for that. But before I do that, I'm going to let you know you about to get your ass beat. You about to get slapped. And then boom, you get slapped, and we can have a fair fight if you want to fight. We will beat each other's ass, and then we'll shake hands and black eyes and blusted lip and just hug and say, yo, my bad, bro. You can't be talking like that to me. And then we'll squash it, and we'll be friends, and we'll keep moving forward. It's the same thing with gaming for me. I just feel I want to be able to fair, see who's the better man. If I lose, I get my ass whipped. Guess what? I think you got put into the wrong world, man. You're like me in New York City. You grew up with no father figure gaming wise, with no father figure, with nothing but drug dealers and pimps as role models. No Michael no Michael Jordan to inspire you to be more. You're just like, I'll be like these guys. They're making money, and that's your life. And then you just became this animal of Hacker Shack, and you didn't know what to do with yourself. And now that you're maturing, hopefully you can look in the mirror like I did and say, you know what, this isn't the way to go, man. This isn't real life. This isn't positive. This isn't anything that I should be looking forward to for my future. There's nothing here but death, jail, and bringing the world down.
Hey,
bringing customers to
Hacker
AutoZone.
jail is actually very upscale, by the way, in case you didn't know that.
True that.
Seriously, very upscale.
He wants to go. Look at him. He wants to go, bro. You're promoting it for him. Stop it. Don't even talk about this, bro. Like, you kidding me? He really wants to go.
Upscale. Like you don't go to you don't get thrown into the same jail as people who kill people.
Well, that don't make no difference. You're still gonna be in jail. You can't do what you want.
Yeah,
you're gonna be in a cell. You'd be surprised when you're sleeping in a cell. You're sleeping in a cell where your toilet is. Your toilet is about 2 feet away from you, from your bed.
You get more.
So don't give me the privilege. The privilege to sleep next to your toilet, two feet away from the toilet. I know this. I know this.
But Hacker jail is different.
Oh, okay, I don't know that.
Hacker jail is different. It's way different.
The point is, hold on. Could we not? Hold on. Could we not talk about that part? Because you're making this sound glorious right now. I'm trying to teach him about something positive.
Yo.
And you want to tell him that when he does go to jail.
Listen. Some people get caught for like stealing millions of dollars to bank accounts, and when they get caught, they live the fucking life in the.
Oh, get out of here! I'm gonna stuff you, man. I thought you were my peoples, man. Come on, man.
I'm so serious.
This kid don't need to hear this. This kid's about to do something on purpose now. He's like, word, I could get out my mom's house.
Good beds, everything.
Oh man.
TV, because they didn't commit violent crimes. All they did was steal some money.
Oh wow, you're just gassing this kid
up.
Man.
Internet.
When he goes to jail, I'm blaming you, man.
I mean,
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, use it for a better cause, man. Do something positive with it. I like that. You gotta do something positive. You could work for companies, man, and get things done for them. They need people like you.
I'm being dead serious about the hacker jail, though.
Yo, leave it alone, though. He don't need to be thinking about that. Yeah, you willingly want to go. He's like, I want to get out my mama's house.
No, it's because that you didn't commit a violent crime. You didn't kill nobody. You didn't rape us. You didn't rape anybody. So it's a completely different jail that they send you to. You're not doing 25 to life for fucking killing 4 people. You're not an arsonist. You know what I mean? You don't do crazy shit.
You need to leave this boy alone.
You have a mind, you're sane, you just happen to want to steal some fucking money.
I don't condone this. I legitimately think you should not worry about this.
How they fucking stole $3 million, got away for
how they're spending their whole life in jail, and they don't get to live a normal life and enjoy the freedom. You know what's losing? Hold on, let me say something. This is important. Hold on, this is important. This is important. Let me just say this piece real quick.
5-course meals.
Hold on, stop. Come on, man. Let me just say this. First of all, you're losing out on freedom. What is freedom? Being able to walk out that door at any time you want, to go to the corner store, to just breathe the fresh air outside, to see the sun.
Guess what? You could die going to the fucking corner store, bro.
Oh, shush. Oh, shush. And you can't die in jail? You can't die in jail from one of the inmates? You can't die in jail from one of the inmates?
Alright, again, it's not a violent jail.
That don't mean people ain't violent.
You're in a jail with other hackers.
I don't even want to have this conversation. Y'all don't know what jail is, man. Y'all don't even know how jail feels like, man.
Absolutely.
I know what jail feels like. And I'm telling you, it ain't cool. Like, ain't nothing good about it. Ain't nothing positive or luxurious. I don't give a damn.
This is a different jail.
If you're in jail and you lose your freedom, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Your freedom is gone. You have no choice. You have to eat when they tell you. You have to wake up or when they tell you. You can't go out to see your family when you feel like it. You can't go smash some shorty when you feel like it. Try to mac to a woman.
Don't care.
They do care because they're gonna get depressed and hang themselves. That's probably the number one place where they hang themselves.
What? They're having 5.
Oh, get out of here, man! I don't even want to talk to you right now. Yo, can y'all do me a favor? I don't want to talk about this. Can y'all do me a favor? Google this right now. One of my viewers just posted that Konami is making a new Metal Gear 1 Unreal Engine 4. Google it. Go check it out. I haven't looked it up. I don't even know. I didn't see it. Promoting.
Yeah, the guys remaking some of the shit. I've seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, he didn't want to do it.
He wanted to do part 1. He wanted somebody to do part 1 and part 2. Not somebody Solid. Else. Not Solid. He's talking about the Nintendo ones. Yeah. That's the ones he wanted somebody to do.
He didn't want to do it himself. He wanted like the younger team and shit.
Wormhole available.
Great work.
Amazing. Amazing. They look great. They looked so great back in those days. Those are legendary. And thank you, by the way, ZM Snake, for watching and us listening to us. They getting me upset. They getting me all types of upset, man. They talking hacking, and then they trying to promote this little kid to go to jail so he can eat a 5-course meal and lose his freedom for the rest of his life. You know, like these type of things, man. They ruining my night right now, man. Oh, Hacker jail, man. Oh,
lifeless.
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Nah, yeah, that was just me. I was trying to concentrate on this sniper.
Nice work.
I'm in the game.
Go.
Nice work. I thought you came in with me.
Nice work.
Oh, he's old. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, anyway. Let's not talk hacking no more, man. You just send Konami the stuff. They'll appreciate it.
Nice work. Nice work. Good luck. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
Yeah, there's the... Wow. Subsistence, yeah. Why?
Yeah,
What
it's
is
like it's still Metal Gear Solid 3.
I think that was that the Nintendo version? I was talking about the Nintendo version that they came out with. Twin Snakes.
Give me a hand. Give me a hand.
Wait, that was Metal Gear Solid 1, my bad. I don't know, I'm just trying to put some sense in. Oh, hell no.
A bounty has been placed on you.
Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
Yeah, man. But every time a Metal Gear came out, it was top of the line graphics, top of the line mechanics, top of the line everything. There was never a time that it wasn't like the best of the best.
Nice work.
And it hasn't changed even with this
Nice
one.
work. Nice work.
Yep. Yep.
Sorry. Little help.
I seen it.
Little help.
Of course, I don't understand it the way you do. But I've seen it.
Give me a hand.
Yeah, it is,
Give me a
man.
hand.
If you don't know, that first one was so special, like, for gaming in general. Oh, wow. For gaming in general.
Yeah, alright, so this ZM Snake is saying that Konami's gonna make a new Metal Gear Solid 1. Is that real?
Yeah.
Makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, that's, you know how it is. They want to hype it up, man. Somebody... You gotta understand, not everybody fully understands or knows what's going on. Like, the stuff that Konami's retweeting isn't necessarily Konami. It can be fan base. It can be.
I know. I know that.
No, I'm explaining it to him. So he's watching.
A question. This is what I want to know. Who has the rights to the Fox engine?
That's what I was asking you, man. You were talking about Konami. It's the same thing.
He was asking about the games.
Yeah, but I want to know if he can control all that, because he got to be the one. Who else?
No, the games are different than the actual engine.
I know that, but it all goes together because that engine goes great. With
They only use it for one game though. Yeah. How did you walk by that fulton cannon?
I was stuck to the wall. You're in the match too?
No.
Oh, watching me.
You are terrible waking up, by the way.
I know. Dude, you're in my way. Oh, you see that? This dude got in my way, dude. I wasn't trying to wake up, actually. I was on my phone. When I get put to bed, don't tell nobody, but I just look at my phone for a second because I make sure I gotta check my messages, especially late night.
So I just want to know where Kojima's gonna end up.
I just want Kojima to take control of the next Metal Gear because the way the story goes, he set it up so that the next story is beyond spectacular, blow your mind, unreal, deal with craziness. Like the website I'm creating, I'm breaking down the madness. I'm known for my theories. And
what other game can he possibly make? The whole loop is closed.
no, it isn't, bro. It's not closed at all. It just got opened up because of Part 5, bro. It really did.
I mean, you can make spin-offs.
Yo.
But as far as linear story goes, there's nothing more you can add.
And by the way, Gum, do not go to my damn website ever. Ever. Yeah, that sounds like legally it's a rap.
And Kojima Production is no longer but
Getting tired of this guy.
they can only make spin-offs of Metal Gear from this point
No,
on.
bro. Do you know what happened in Part 5? Do you even know?
Yeah.
Alright. I hope so. I hope you do know. Because what you're saying is exactly false. And right now they opened it up. That's the reason why people are so mad.
Explain how they opened it up.
If they really was gonna... Oh, look at this guy. I'll take it.
How exactly did they open it up?
Alright, so if they really wanted to close it out like you were saying, then they would have easily made it so that... You think I'll die if I dive? Let me not. Oh!
What?
They would have easily made it so that Part 5 ends where Metal Gear, the Nintendo original, opened up.
Technically it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Technically not.
Alright, what year does Metal Gear Solid 5 end?
That's not what... Oh, what did I just do? That was horrible. Made me die.
Bounty has been placed on you.
The moral
What
is...
year?
The moral
What
is...
year?
You don't know what's next in that part. And on top of that...
Yeah,
I don't want to say this because you're going to mess up my website. Like, I have a whole bunch of stuff I'm getting prepared for the website. You're going to make me spill the beans right now. But I'll say this. Everything is flipped upside down and around with the story and what comes next. So, you know, when you play, you're supposed to, oh, this is what's next. There's way more insanity to it. Bro, really? Yeah, but that's not the point. It's not about that. Don't worry about what he's saying, man. Why you even listen to this guy? I know that, but I'm telling you, you ain't gotta hear, you ain't gotta listen to him. I've been telling you not to listen to him for the past 20 minutes. Because he's trying to send you to jail, first of all. Then, and then he wants to talk about Metal Gear like if I am, and I'm telling him because I'm pretty much a Metal Gear messiah. That's the only reason I'm even exist in Metal Gear. I don't play, I'm not the pro MGO guy. That we all know that if you're watching. But the story is where I'm a pro. And for a fact, like I said, this story is ready to blow up in everybody's face. The Phantom Pain is real for a reason. Like, you literally feel the Phantom Pain, just like when you lost Quiet. You felt the Phantom Pain, just like when they brought her back. They knew they were gonna bring her back. It was all a part of the scheme. Yeah, but you get her back. It was something that was planned. It wasn't like something that just happened. Where the hell is this guy? No, it's just the same way you got her, you gotta get her back. Same way you got her, pretty much. I don't want to spoil it, but I spoiled it right now, but you just do the same thing you did to get her back. That's all it is. But the way it works is through your XP. From what I've noticed, it's an XP thing, so your XP has to get lower. So on that mission 11, I think it is called, you want to redo it until the XP reaches the point where it says reunion, and then that reunion is going to bring her back. Yeah. But anyway, the point is that's a phantom pain. That is a phantom pain that you're feeling to go through that you just like boobs. And that was the Kojima region. Oh no, I missed. You suck. That sucked. So Kojima purposely said this a few times. As always, he's about the experience in the game. It's not about telling you a story and telling you all this. He wants you to make you experience what's going on. He doesn't care about the environment, the details of what he cares about them, but the most important part is to make a player feel the experience of the game. So with Metal Gear Part 5, Revenge and the Phantom Pain and all that is the theme or whatever, and you have to just dive deep into that stuff with the Moby Dick, with 1984 book, the Moby Dick book, and with a bunch of different things like that that you read before you play the game to get in tune with the theme, like I did. There's a whole bunch of concepts that you'll understand the game better, and then things like when Quiet's gone and you're like, oh damn, no he didn't. Oh, he got me too, beast. All right, I'll wake up this time. So, save me, thank you, sir. Oh damn. So he purposely wanted you to feel the phantom pain. He purposely wanted you to lose. That's why Ground Zeroes was the way it was too, was to make players feel like Snake, feel like they lost something, like, oh my god. Not that you just lost the story and the story was, not that you just lost Mother Base, but also the fact that you were angry that that was all you got from Ground Zeroes. Oh, that's all we got? Yeah, that's all you got, because that's, you lost a lot in that, and you want revenge when you play the next one. That's why the theme was revenge. So it was all one big, you know, orchestrated masterpiece on that aspect. And the next part that comes into play is the most insane of all. But that's if he gets the opportunity. If he doesn't, then it turns into simply some random ass dude, which it should be me because I'm the best Kojima guy, to write the story. Wow.
Wormhole available.
First of all, Kojima always does that, and the reason why they gave the collector's edition extra spot is for you to bug out about that, for you to fiend out for more, and for you to demand more and want more, and to hunger. You know what I mean? For that. But I will say that Konami, this guy did not just get both of us. He's joking. Konami did implement that they haven't looked into those factors publicly. They've said this. that they're not necessarily. Ooh, this guy right here. Y'all gonna let him fall to me and everything? Really? Yo, he's joking. How did I not shoot the balloon or him? That was ridiculous. How they coming back right now? My team is disrespectful. So I can tell you that, but of course they say a lot of stuff publicly and privately. It's another story. So you never know, bro. But I don't want to hold you to that. So let's just wait for the next Metal Gear. The number one thing of Metal Gear is to your interpretation of it. So your interpretation of the ending is yours, and it's meant to be yours because you're supposed to be the one experiencing all that. And what you feel and think of it is true to you, but that's not the truth. You get me? It's just your truth. So they purposely put that like that. Oh hell no! This is a punching party. Help, guys! I can't believe we just lost. It's full right now. We got our ass whipped. We were up at like 30, bro, and then they just came back. And we lost. I'm just gonna sit here in the misery. Nah. It's 2 matches, so that's 4 rounds. Yep. And the highest points wins the game. If it's a tied, you know what I mean? Like as far as you win the first round, I win the second round. Whoever has the highest points wins. That's how that goes. It should be best out of 3 because it would have made it easier. Without cheating?
Eliminate or fulton the opposition.
I know that. That's why I don't ever try that type of stuff. I'm going in this thing. I'm gonna try it right now and get 80 kills with this D-Walker.
Been placed on you.
I didn't know that. This little dolphin. Yeah, man, but I want to share some story stuff with you guys soon, though. I just really been saving it up. I'm legitimately creating a website to be able to share some of this stuff. Because yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just all that hacking stuff. I can't control it. Like I said, man, I could be in the streets and I could deal with people easily. Whatever. If you want to kill me, then guess what? I'm gonna be dead. I got nothing else to worry about. That's how I look at life. But a hacking ass dude. Like what type of security? What? I don't even know. Wow. See, I don't know none of this crap, man. I just give me a headache. I'm using GoDaddy. They the ones. I'm gonna design it my damn self with their little builder, and I don't know about coding. I don't know about anything. Too late. I already bought the website. I bought everything. Thanks.
I need cover. I need cover.
Yo, this dude just legitimately. Oh, save me, guys. Nice.
Wormhole available.
Yeah, the UN is pretty dope. Man, that sniper's a beast. Walt Disney Japan. This guy's ridiculous. It's disrespectful. How did I not headshot that guy? I know that happens to me a lot because I did the whole Metal Gear tournaments and all this, and then people hit me up like I'm supposed to remember everybody, and I'm like, I don't remember most of you. I don't talk to you guys every day. You know. Yeah, man. Alright, so listen. So GoDaddy, I have a security thing with them and all that. I'm all set up, but what do you think else should I do? Is there other, besides paying the freaking fee for their security? You think there's something else that is out there that I might want that's legit, that's not some hack a shack? Too late. Bro, I already paid for it. I already have it and it's already there. I can't refund it now. And I ain't rich to be trying to blow my money. Huh? It was like $44. It's a very it's only 3 letters, so I got a discount because I didn't put .com on it, but it was 44 because it's 3 letters only. Follow me? 44 for a year? Damn, what's going on with this board? Oh, no. I think you said the domain. The domain costs 44 for a year. But, the services is all that stuff. I don't know how much that costs. I don't even have the, information on me. I don't remember how much that costs. But there is a price for that, but it's separate. The domains, you pay for separately. One price, and then you pay for the monthly fees or whatever you gotta pay for later on. So I don't know those, so I couldn't tell you off the bat. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Let me get him. Let him kill you. Exactly. Don't kill him, guys.
Give me a hand.
You guys have no help.
Give me a hand. Give me a hand.
not bad. No, no, get him out. Get him out. See you later, baby. Ah. Get out. Dude, I could have faulted her. Not good. I actually gotta buy a new laptop this week for a music recording. I want to get a laptop, high performance, built for recording music, as far as like, you know, recording artists and stuff like that.
Give me a hand.
And then do editing videos. So I'm trying to spend a couple thousand, probably like 1,000, maybe 2,000. Alright, but what I wanna explain to you is that I'm gonna be editing music. I'm gonna be editing videos, all types of videos, music videos, you name it, everything. We're gonna be doing all types of short films, whatever. And we want to be able to record music as far as Pro Tools, putting Pro Tools on there. And what the hell? This guy's really trying to climb that thing. Let me go vaulting him. Running. Oh.
What? Got it.
Don't run, little boy. Don't run, little boy. I'm coming for you, little boy. Oh! Yo.
Got it.
So we're gonna be doing all that. I'm sorry. What you think that laptop has all the functions for that? Because it has to have a good audio card. It has to have you know, the processor has to be crazy. Huh? I gotta check with an engineer, my engineer, see what he says about it. This guy owes me one. Oh, you guys. But yeah, I gotta check with the engineer, see what he says, because I'm trying to let him kind of decipher which ones that I'm gonna choose from. But what is the name of it again?
Got it. Help me out. Help me out.
Lenovo.
Give me a hand. Good luck. Move inside. Move inside.
Yeah. So let me write this down, the name of it. I'm gonna send it to him right now. His ass is probably sleeping. Probably gotta be up in an hour for work. Alright, so how do you spell it? Yep. And which one is it? Y50?
Available. A bounty has been placed on you.
You said it's 112, that's it? 112, you said? That's how much it costs? Yeah. I'm sorry, yeah. 1,000 is good. 900 is even better. But I mean, you sure? I gotta check, man, because like I just said to you, the video, the recording, music recording is very important. That's one of the key factors that we're getting it for. You know what I mean? So. Dead. I like hunting snipers for some reason. It's like my number one thrill, like to just chase down a sniper. I don't know why. Oh.
Enemy in sight. Good luck.
Help! Help, guys, help! No. And do all your hacking again. Oh, man. Yo, it's a 8. It's a 16 lobby, bro. And it's full, and it's all the same guys. Like, they really love this. It's 99 tickets. That's right. It's like one of those long ones. Nobody wants to quit until this batch is over, dude. You're getting mad XP off this. Like, you always level up when you play this. Like, I don't think there's been a time that I've not leveled up pretty much when I play this. I'm actually not doing so good right now. Well, you could, because the time that you played here, we could have been playing these 99 and you would have been racking and stacking. What happened to this one? He's still here, right? Oh, he left. Oh man, he got offended by my messing around with it. I'm serious though, like promoting that stuff ain't cool, man. Like, I know what that feels like, man, to lose your freedom, and it's not no game, bro. It's depression, it's stressing, it's everything, man. You lose your life there, you know. And then what happens is people become institutionalized, and they learn to love it and live in it, you know. And they want to come back to jail, and they want to keep living that because there's nothing else out there for them. You lose everything so fast, and you lose everything so quick when you're gone. You know, you come out to the real world, and you're like, oh, this is like, you know, inconvenience. You don't feel comfortable. You don't feel at, you know, at one with yourself and with your life, because you're just so comfortable and institutionalized in that world. And it's sad. You know, you go in jail and you meet these guys who are so institutionalized since they were teenagers. They don't know nothing else. They think that's the way life really is about. It's a sad way. Sad way to live. Me neither. I'm curious too, but yeah, I'm curious too, but I just feel like, you know, especially you sound a little younger, and I'm like, you know, you don't. Oh my God, this guy's. Yeah, you're young, and
give me a hand.
And
give me a hand.
You know, we as human beings, like I told you, I got influenced at a young age, bro. I was in the street doing stuff by 11, alright? And that's sad. Like, that is so sad. And you know, I'm not saying I'm preaching a sob story. I have a good life. I have 2 kids. Everything's good in my life, so I'm not even complaining. I went through what I went through. I'm a stronger person, wiser, and I have character now. You know what I mean? And I know I can go through anything and survive. But in that time, you know, I didn't have nobody, nothing, so I was influenced with that, and I thought it was great. I thought it was good. I thought it was the right thing to do. You know what I mean? For example, him talking about the lady on dope wasn't a joke. I really felt bad for being the guy selling dope. You understand? So, like, those people I've influenced in that way, selling that dope to them, you know, I didn't think or care about their kids, or she's selling me some leather jacket that's probably her daughter's or her sister's. You know what I'm saying? For some dope. And I'm just like, cool, thanks. You understand? And that's where the streets do to you, and you start becoming that mentality. You start living that life when you don't have no influence, nobody positive to give you a light. And there's no excuse. Even if I had good influence, I probably still would have been a greedy bastard. Thinking about that type of stuff. So I grew up, I changed and everything, but when I see it and I hear it, and you know, and like I said, it's just hacking. But if it's real hacking that's gonna put you in jail, it's not worth it. You know? This little game hacking or whatever junk, who cares? That's your thing. But you know, when it gets real, when I'm like, yo, hey, look, bro, check this out. I'll give you this, and I come up with some crazy plan, and you're like, I can do that. And then we're like buddies supposedly, but really I'm just gonna have us in jail sooner or later. Wow.
Wormhole available.
What? Give me a hand. Thank you. What? I need cover. It'll help. Help me out.
Exactly. That's awesome. That's what I'm saying. You can get paid for it, man. You ever seen Criminal Minds?
I owe you one. What?
Alright, so in that show, they grabbed a hacker girl. It's a show of FBI profilers who search for serial killers. And they have a hacker girl that they put, you know, she's a criminal, and they put her to do all the computer stuff for them. You know, she's getting paid big money, and she's doing, you know, some stuff that she's really good at, that she likes or whatever. So, you know, there's a job for everybody, man. This you know, life out there. So for me, like I said, it gets me frustrated personally because of what I went through, and I don't want that to put that on anybody. Wish that to them like that. Ooh.
What?
Yeah, so that's why I kind of got all like, nah, man, stop. And I was serious about it. I was being a little over dramatic, but it's like I said, because of knowing how easily people can get influenced. I don't even eat that good in real life. Like every day I eat cereal and some oatmeal And then I'll have some eggs. That's for my breakfast. One of those 3 options. That's usually what I have every breakfast. You know. Sometimes I'll have leftover food. I'm like, you know what? Let me eat a big ass dinner for breakfast just because I want to feel full while I'm at work. You know what I mean? So, you know, and if you're trying to give somebody young a mentality about like, oh, you can eat this, you know, that's ridiculous. I'd rather have my freedom than have all whatever the hell they got to offer in jail. You know, because in jail your freedom is gone. So that's the big thing, and you don't think about it now, bro. You don't think about the fact that you can get up until you get out of jail. Until you get out of jail, you won't realize that you could just get up out your house and walk out the door. You know, you get out of jail, you're like, wow. You come out, you wake up from your house and you say, damn, let me just take a walk to the store. Let me go look at some people. Let me go just, and you can hate people your whole life, but after you get out of jail, you just like, wow, like, okay, look at these people here in this corner store. Look at these kids playing at the park. Look at this airplane flying over my head and the sun hitting me in the face. I don't have to go outside once a day or whatever. You know what I mean? And those luxuries that we forget, we don't think about. Let me go in my fridge and drink and eat whatever I want when I feel like it, not when they tell me to eat and I only get like 5 minutes to eat or 5 minutes to shower. You know what I mean? Those are realities that you sit in and losing your freedom. Oh my God. So that's kind of why I like, you know, and I'm streaming here. I shouldn't even be talking about all this crazy stuff, man. But shout out to like the 6 viewers, whoever you are. I don't have my stream open to see who you are. I appreciate you. We're just kind of having some random talks. This all started because of MGO, by the way. That's all I can say. I guess they can hear your voice, your side. I guess I don't really care. I'm not one of these streamers that want to like put on some imaginary show. I'm just real. I'm me, and if you don't have to put your voice on, nobody needs to hear that if you don't want them to.
Well, right, but it's just like at the same time, like if you're talking to somebody, like I don't want it to like I don't want to like impact your stream because it'd be kind of weird. Like
yeah,
if I just hear
weird.
like one-sided conversation.
Yeah, it is weird. It's funny though. It's weird. Yeah, I just sound like a weirdo talking to myself right now.
Right.
They're like, what's wrong with him? Is he okay?
What the fuck is happening? It's like all of his friends are left. Like none of his friends are in this game. What the fuck is he talking to?
We should call some help for him. We should get him a doctor. I think he's ill.
Fuck it. Like you have a hotline calling your fucking number, be like, hey, yo, bro. Guy.
It's okay.
Like, are you okay?
It's okay. The first step is admitting it. Everybody goes through these things.
Is it, sir, are you lonely?
Yeah, exactly. It's okay to have imaginary friends. But, nah. I don't sweat that. Like I said, I just have fun with it. My streams are more of a documentation of my gameplay. Sometimes I'll make announcements on certain things. Wow. They got me good. This team is catching up, man. This is crazy. We're up like 40 points, bro.
Where's it at now?
It's only at like 14 to 20. It's 20-20 again. But, it was doing good. It's like, it's the teams right now, so it's gonna end soon. If I fulton this one guy that's right close to me, I wish I didn't. They got him. Oh, they got him. Oh, they got him. It's over. It's over.
Oh, brother, what's up, Dante? Oh, Dante doesn't have a voice.
Game, baby. Oh, no, it isn't.
Dude, I need to get the fucking AMR. Wait, is it called the AMR? Or it might not be the AMR, but just whatever like the giant sniper rifle is.
Oh, that's the Xavier, something like that. Xavier. That one is crazy. That one's beautiful just because it knocks you back. You know, even if you don't kill him, you'll knock him back and and it's pretty good for one kills compared to some of the other stuff that's out there. One shot kills.
Because it's like I use it like semi-auto sniper, and it's like I could go through like one or two people. Like, see, the problem is that a lot of people will dive, and I can't shoot a diving person with like the speed that the sniper moves. So it's like I take a bunch of pot shots, hoping that I hit them whenever they do dive. So like a clip will probably get me through like two people.
Sorry about that.
Nice. Yeah, with this one you'll probably get 3 or maybe it's like 4 or 5 clips from my memory. I got it unlocked, but I don't use it as much because I'm not that much of a sniper like I used to be. I've lost my sniper ways, but it's like 4 or 5 shots, and if you catch somebody, you know, when they're already hurt, easily killing them is mandatory. But 2 shots will kill them. 1 shot kills them most of the time, not all the time, but I guess to kill them 1 shots. And it's good.
Like Enforcer 1 shots or just everybody else 1 shot?
Oh, you can 1 shot an Infiltrator, but Enforcer probably not. Unless it's a headshot, of course.
Right.
But yeah, the Enforcer just too what?
The Enforcers are really kind of OP though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, cause it's like as an Enforcer, knowing that I can put Demolition 3 on and just toss grenades everywhere and just kill everything. I mean, I don't know.
Liquid wins.
No, like I joined the game so Dante wasn't bored or whatever, and now I'm frozen.
He did it to you, bro.
See, this is why we can't have nice things.
Is that Bane or is that just my imagination?
Wait, what? Oh, the voice that I'm making?
Yeah.
I can make a solid Bane impression if I tried long enough, but that's just like how my voice is. Like I just keep making a stupid voice right now. I don't know why. I haven't slept yet.
Yeah, I need to go to bed too, man. It's like 5 a.m. all night, man.
Yeah, bro. Like I just like look at the clock and like I last time I looked at the clock it was like 11.
My God.
Like
talking
what
about
jail.
jail.
Time?
Jail. Jail took your time.
Oh, yo, Dante back out, or I guess he's in the game, but it was like a 2v2 and I couldn't do anything. So yeah, Dante, just back out. We can go into a game. We could all be happy and live the life that is free and beautiful.
Oh, now you want to preach church right now? He's taking me to church. Nah.
Bro, you need to like watch like the ending speech to the Great Dictator, because it's like I just like did a school project with that shit, and it's like I set it to some music, and it literally sounds amazing now. Like it's just glorious.
The Great Dictator, as in which one?
Like the one with Charlie Chaplin.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin's my favorite comedian actor. He was so good, bro. I watched all his films. I'm a weirdo. Like I've downloaded every Charlie Chaplin movie he made, man. I know. I watched everything. Like I know his whole life, dude. I seen the one with Robert Downey Jr. when he did his whole life story, somewhat. The fact that he was just a clown in a circus, and then he turned into somewhat of an actor, and then he turned into a director and writer, and he directed, wrote, composed, and played in every single movie that he made. And at that time it was something new to the world.
Right, like he was awesome though.
Yeah,
you guys ready? Oh.
Yeah, we ready. He was crazy.
Because he was crazy. What?
He was crazy funny, like his physical being, like Jim Carrey in Ace Ventura. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
The originals, right when it came out, he was hilarious, like Jim Carrey, because of his physical body, the way he would like do all those weird physical motions, and that's kind of Charlie Chaplin-ish. You know, that's what his whole character is about.
You have
Everything
the
he
lead.
does, his
Mission
physical
rule
body.
complete.
Because back then it was silent film.
Lost.
You know, there was no such thing as words, so it was just amazing.
Yeah.
Man. And he always had deep messages in his work. Like, if you notice, most of the movies, people were poor, and it was because at that time they were going through the Great Depression, and he used that as a political statement, just like Kojima does with his games.
Right. And it's just like the thing that had me freaking out so much about like the Great Dictator, the ending speech to that. It's just like how deep the message was at the end of that movie. So like I didn't put it into my presentation. I got an A just for that video. I was hyped. I was like, hell yeah.
That's I don't remember it, to be honest with you.
Like if you ever get the chance, just watch it again, or like I could send you mine because it has like the music with it, and it's like sick.
Oh, you created a video?
Yeah, it's like I just like took like the part of the video, I made it 16:9, so it's like widescreen, and then I just put my own music to it.
That's what's up.
With a couple extra videos.
That's what's up. Oh, hold on a second. I'm reading this girl's message.
Capture
Couple
and
days
hold
been
the
hectic.
comm
Open
links.
message by accident. Didn't reply. My phone doesn't really work in the moment.
Show him how it's done. Show him how it's done. Show him how it's done.
Let me know what you're thinking.
Comlink A lost.
Got a little music artist, very great music artist. She wants to work on some music soon, so I need to get that laptop, bro. But I don't know if yours is popping. I gotta look it up tomorrow.
Bro,
For Thanksgiving.
like, you really need to. Like, it's like if you could snag it like Cyber Monday, Black Friday, I'm sure they're gonna have a deal on it. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's good for the digital. I mean, the recording. Like, we're gonna be recording music on that thing. You know, editing it on there. It needs to be able to handle all of it and have a good sound card to be able to make the, you know, make it quality, high quality music. Because we're legitimately recording music, professional, like, you know, sound. Oh damn.
Like, whenever you're recording music, like, are you really gonna use analog sound, or are you gonna use a USB DAC? Because it's like, if you're using a USB DAC, the sound card no longer matters. Because this is a very good sound card regardless, but
Oh yeah, we're gonna
if you
use
look like
a USB.
doing professional...
We're definitely gonna
Yeah.
use USB. But I just, you know, I just want to make sure it's all around good on that level for that. Like I told you, I'm not a spec guy. I don't know full details, so I'm gonna leave it to the engineer. Once he gives the full approval, I'm gonna check it out, and if it looks good, I'm gonna send it to him and be like, yo, this is really good stuff. My friend recommended it to me. Check it out, and I'll definitely pop it, because I want to buy it tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but yeah, tomorrow as it's Friday, because we're on Thursday already, and Black Friday is gonna happen, so I gotta try to get it by then. You know what I mean? I don't want to wait.
Right, and like if there are no deals, also keep in mind that a lot of tech websites, we do Cyber Monday, so it'll be like Cyber Monday is when like some websites do crazy tech deals or whatever. Like I know on Cyber Monday, Amazon had like smartwatches for like $90, and they're like the new ones.
You on the other
Okay,
team.
so did you just see Des Day or whatever?
Yeah.
What he just did is either he has balls for internet, or I actually just got lag switched for the first time in a while.
Probably lag switch, bro.
It's your show now.
He's probably
Bro.
watching the stream and he's like, let me get this guy for all the things that he's done to us in MGO2. Making all these people quit the game and never want to play it again. Making people hate the game.
See, like I wasn't really responsible for that because I didn't really glitch that indiscriminately. Like I was glitching more other glitches usually.
Comlink B captured.
And I would get glitched just because I could headshot somebody with a pistol. The headshot with the pistol was so much easier than this one. This one's like, for me personally, I don't know. But for me, it was hard. Like, it's hard for me to headshot the way I used to. Like, I used to be really good at it. I used to only walk around with the pistol. I used to just wait. Like, oh, come on, I can't wait to pistol. But now it's like, I don't know if I can handle it anymore. You know?
Right.
I can't
See,
do it right
now, like, I actually find this a lot easier to play than MGO 2, like, just in general.
Oh yeah, no, in general, there's a lot of easier, smoother transition to it. But I'm just saying that the headshot game for me is not there with the pistol.
I'm not here. I'm gonna try this game because, like, specifically the pistol. Like, what would you use? Like the AM D114.
I don't even remember the name, man.
It looks like a kind of like an M1911.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm talking about the pistol. You talking about the automatic?
No, the semi.
Nah, I'm using the AM MSR right now.
Cause it's like the what?
AMS.
Your microphone like spiked.
AM MRS4. But I was talking about the pistols. What was my problem?
Oh yeah, but like the original pistol that you get is called the AMD 114.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the one I couldn't handle, man. I just gave up on it, kind of. For a later time, when I have time to just practice with it. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm actually about to try to use it the rest of this game right now or whatever. Oh wow, I got a headshot on you, didn't even matter. Well, who killed you?
I don't know, you did.
I did? I didn't even get credited with it. That's stupid.
Ain't nobody else, nobody was there. It showed your body.
Yeah, like it was my body, and like I saw that I shot you with a pistol or whatever, but I didn't get credited for anything.
Comlink A lost.
Oh my god, the lag is terrible. Or is it my connection again?
I don't know, but it's doing good for me so far. Yeah, that I'm
That's to see, because it's like some people are really good and others are horrible.
You could be beast moded, huh?
Usually. Like, it's like, I'm so hyped because it's like, I just keep, I was taking videos and screenshots. Like, I have a video of me just like, doing the craziest shit. Like, it was like, it's the best video I've ever made in my life. I'm like, yes! I'll never be able to do it again. It's never gonna happen.
You never know, man. You never know. You never know. You never know. My friend sends me a picture, right? She's like, my uncle. And then she has like quoting her uncle. Her uncle says, stop going in and out the house. She says, stop going in and out of jail. Happy Thanksgiving. Clap back. Perfect for our segment of jail. And that there, guys, is sponsored by Federal Prison. So yeah, so you don't know anything that I should use for my GoDaddy. I'm using all their services. They're a good company, though. I don't know what you're saying to me, man.
Cause it's like, I know that they had like a really bad vulnerability a little while ago. Like there was a really serious security concern about it, and like it was like all over a whole bunch of like hacking forums. Like actually hack forums itself, but like hack BB, hack forums. Like, a lot of people talking about it. But hold on, GoDaddy exploit. Oh yeah, it was a XSS exploit. To tell you exactly what that is, hold on.
Capture and hold the
Okay,
comlinks.
so, like, this is me just, like, really briefly reading over it. But basically what it looks like, it's someone can take control over your domain remotely, and they can have traffic redirect somewhere else. So if your domain is infected, what someone will be able to do is all of the users that go to your website, especially if it's a smaller website, they'll be able to infect their computers.
Oh, hell no, bro.
Yeah, so it's like, the problem is, they would do that by Adobe or Java drive-bys, which would require the person to have either Adobe or Java installed in their computer, and then you would then code a applet, which I guess you could do with SQL injection or whatever, but you get the actual password to put it in the website with SQL injection, I'm sorry. But it's you'd make the Java applet, hack the website using SQL injection, do the XSS and link it to your own website. What?
You're giving me a headache about all that. I don't know none of that stuff, man. I'm talking to the wrong guy.
I'm sorry, dude. Like I usually get you really hype over that stuff.
I wish I did, you know what I mean? I would definitely take heed to it and figure it all out, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do none of that. You know what I mean?
Alright. But like if you ever want anyone to like show you something, or like just like I can like pretty much get you like whatever for anything.
No, but so you're saying, I hear what you're saying, right? And I understand it fully. I understand what you're saying fully. But they have protection plan that you pay for, and that should be good enough to protect you, no?
I don't believe even antiviruses or protection plans, because like antivirus works by following a known index. That being said, antivirus can only find things that it knows about. Ways to circumvent that would be cryptology. So all you'd have to do is crypt the applet, and despite you having security or not, your security can't stop you from a zero-day exploit. A zero-day exploit meaning it's from the start had 0 days for anyone that would know about it. Like it's new basically. So if I were to let's say if I were to hack your website right now, I'm sure that I could probably code a zero-day exploit in the form of a Java applet, and I'd be able to take over your website that way. But I mean, it's you're fine unless someone who actually hacks regularly does that. If a script kiddie would
have
want to
a lot of haters, is what I'm trying to explain to you. I got a lot of haters because of Metal Gear. They freaking hate my guts.
1 minute.
Enough for them to want to hack you?
Yes, they created songs, videos, and they've done endless amounts of things, but just because they hated me. And I'm like, you're wasting your life hating me that much that you're gonna do all this? They legitimately done everything in their power. Wow. Dante got that headshot game. Oh no, he's tranquilized me. They've done everything in their power to seriously trying to toy with me? Oh, he just died. But they did everything in their power to kind of try to mess with me online. They went and they got all those little soldiers, which was 80 people or more, almost 100, to go to Konami and complain about me hacking, about me giving out false information when I was under the NDA. They freaking banned me from 2 websites. They got me banned from 2 websites. They're hardcore haters, and my website needs to be protected. So it's kind of hearing all this is oh man, I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of figuring out how to work it out.
But I mean, it's as long as you're dealing with primarily script kiddies, because I imagine unless someone is legitimately a hacker, they're not gonna be able to make their own exploit. If
you're
you'd be
a
dealing with people,
18-year-old. And you probably don't know how to do all that crap already.
But it's the thing is
and these
in
people
my case,
own their own websites, and they have their own thing. Like they do their own thing. They got their web designers, web graphic, all that. They do all that graphical stuff.
Right.
They own their own websites. They make their own thing. They have everything down pat. Big websites, not little ones like my little personal one that I'm doing.
Yeah, see, because it's like with that, like what you said there, like that's like they probably would have more technical skill, and that being said, that would be more cause for concern. But at the same time, like I don't know, it just really depends if you think they would be the type of people to go through, like you wasted they wasted their lives doing that, but really,
dude,
wait, I can't tell if
I'm telling you.
Like, okay, like Daredevil was like grabbing this dude, and he like let go, and I didn't know if I was supposed to shoot or.
Yeah, they did that to me earlier. He did that to me.
Like it's like I just didn't know.
Lost. You have the lead.
You guys are getting
like,
dominated, man.
Yes, man. But anyway, though, like if like people are bothering you though, like if you know names, like I can definitely shut their shit down for a while.
Nah, I wouldn't be that. I'm not that type of guy, man. That's what I'm telling you. Like. I live a life now, man, compared to the way I used to be, that I kind of explained without explaining it, without saying how bad I was.
Right.
You know, I kind of told you I would fight my cousins, my family, anybody that dared to try to even hint to insulting me. That's how ignorant I was. And now I'm like, you know what? I live a peaceful, calm, harmony life. So I don't feel a need to retaliate on a lot of things. I'm still human, of course. If you disrespect and you going at me, then yeah. But these people are just sad people, you know. Like I look at them as they need a lot of help, and I pray for them. It's like, you know what? If you spend your life hating somebody for no reason, they never did nothing to you, and you just have a vengeance for them because of their privileges. Like they're mad because they thought that I work for Konami, and I don't want to tell them stuff, and I think I'm like something special or whatever, crazy stuff.
But it's just like with all that though, you really don't want someone else fucking with your property though, especially.
Yeah, no, you kidding me? I agree with that, 1000%. But the problem is, like I said, I'm not gonna be sitting here trying to retaliate on the crazy level like that. If I can do it professionally and keep my site safe, then cool. But I'm not gonna go mess up their site. You know? They have a beautiful thing going on too, to be honest. I like their site, even though they hate it and they don't like me or whatever. I like what they're doing for the community, even though.
Well, I mean, like. But I mean, like, though, like, it's like good that you could be like the bigger person in that though, because it's like you could like still like respect like, you know, things that are likable about website, things that they do well, while you're still doing your thing.
Because it's a community for Metal Gear. And Metal Gear I support to the max, and even though they have that ignorance towards me, I don't even take it as a negative towards me. I don't take a negative out of it. I take more that they got personal problems. You know, like for you to feel that type of hate for somebody, it's like you have a personal problem inside of you that you need to work out and you need to fix. And I feel bad that you have that, and I hope that you get better. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at it now, right. Compared to like, oh, I gotta get them back, revenge. Because perfect example is Metal Gear. This game is anti-war, bro. Kojima made it so that you won't kill nobody. He made it so that the message is anti-war, that war doesn't fix war. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just like this terrorist stuff that's happening, we're taking over, we're bombing like we always do for the past hundreds and hundreds of years. Nothing gets resolved. We bomb a country, we take over their land, we profit off of it, we keep bases all over their land, we give it back to the people, but we keep control of it, and we give it back to the country, and we expect the mothers, kids, to not feel any vengeance towards us for all the evil things that we did to them. And 20, 40 years later, they come back with a vengeance. The little 8-year-old that saw his father get shot by a military soldier who was just doing his job, because the military soldier's 20 years old. He got trained to protect his country, but he just got sent into this Syria to, you know, secure this area, and they ended up having to shoot some guy because he wanted to protect his family. And the little 8-year-old sees it, and he thinks that soldier's evil, the devil, and he comes back when he's 40 and he tries to kill people. And then guess what? That starts another war, and then we'll just keep on going on for the rest of our lives.
Right.
So I don't like that mentality, and I feel like we need to do more and be more as human beings. Martin Luther King had a dream about black and whites. I had a dream about being human for once and not being selfish and ignorant and ready for war at all times.
Right. And like,
thank you, Dante. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know you're talking to me. But yeah, so. Go ahead, man.
Lost.
Oh, cause I mean, like I was just gonna say, I mean, like, I guess the reason, like, why I'm like that, cause like I'm sort of the opposite, like, not like through like the whole war thing or whatever, but it's, if people are messing with my property, like, I usually see it as, if someone's doing something to me, I'll just do something of like equal or less.
So yeah. Honestly, yeah. I'm not gonna, like, you gotta understand, I'm still a human being, bro. I wish I could lie to you right now and be like, oh man, I wouldn't do that, I'll be a good guy at all times. There's a lot of times, you come over here and you physically touch me, bro, I promise you, I'm going to do everything in my power to hurt you. Don't put a finger on me.
Right.
So I'm still human, and I don't have that great power to be like, oh, I'm all holy and Jesus-like or whatever, because I'm not. But I want to be. I would like to be, and if I can, I will be as much as humanly possible. And the whole thing with the war is an example because there's other ways around it, you know, to resolve these things and to figure out how to work them. For example, terrorists has no religion. You know what I mean? Like, people think that there's a religion behind it. The Muslims, that's so wrong. You know, I'm born in America. I have a Christian beliefs to it, and the extremists, for example, the KKK, they were a certain religion, which I'm not even going to name because I don't want to get into that topic. They were a certain religion. They have certain beliefs. Does that make that religion just as bad as the Muslim people who are positive people? And it's only like a 2% extremists in the Muslim world, compared to the millions of Muslims that are positive and peaceful people. So, you know, I feel bad for them. And I'm not defending anybody, because trust me, that terrorist stuff hit my home, New York City. And it hurt bad, but I'm talking, it's not necessarily one of those things where we should justify our actions by destroying countries. You know, we did it for 9/11. We went out to Afghanistan, Pakistan, and all the stands and took over, bro. Like, we dominated, we destroyed. My boy was in the military, and he's telling me they had him kick down doors looking for a guy named Muhammad, right? So imagine somebody comes into your house, kicks a military soldiers come into your house, kick the door down, and they have to hold you hostage. If they come in my house, I'm shooting somebody at the moment. I'm sorry to tell you, like I just told you, I'm only human. You kick that door down, I'm running for my gun. Like, what the hell? I'm aiming for my gun. I don't know who you are coming up in my house like that. Because I'm from New York, so that's how we think and that's how we live. But he's kicking down looking for Muhammad, and there were times where guys will defend themselves, like my dumb ass, and they defend themselves, and then they have to shoot him. Now that my son, who's 11 years old, God bless him, he has to watch me die, and of course he's gonna want a vengeance, right? He's the 1% out of the 5 billion Muslims that there's out there, thinking that he wants revenge. You get it? So now I'm not justifying the kid for wanting revenge. I'm not justifying the Americans either. But the point is that we have to figure out a way out of retaliating all the time. And what's so sick, bro, and this is something that I'm going to talk about later. I didn't want to do this right now. You're messing up my whole website. Metal Gear, wow. Metal Gear is a perfect example because the ending, did you play the ending?
I'm not sure I got the true ending.
I don't even want to say. Do you know anything about nuclear stuff in this game?
Yeah.
Nuclear endings?
Nuclear endings? I don't think so, no.
Alright, forget it then.
But it's,
You Google it.
Maintain pressure on the enemy.
nuclear endings.
Yeah, well, I'll just say something.
1 minute remaining.
The ending of that part, it's never ending. The example of the story is that there's never ending. It's never gonna end. And FOB is a part of that. It's a part of the ending of Metal Gear. And it's never, FOB will never end. Because your ass is gonna keep robbing all those nukes from other people. And my ass is gonna keep taking your nukes. And we're gonna keep going at war for our stuff. So this continuous, never-ending cycle of war. And that's what Metal Gear's message is in that game. And it's just... It's the same thing with the Syria stuff that's going on right now in Paris, and it's been happening for centuries. And it's crazy, man. Like I said, the game talks about it. It speaks about that specific thing. But I say that to you because, like, I don't want revenge. I don't want to be that guy and live in that mentality.
Right. And like, oh my god, 18 and 2. Oh shit.
Beast mode.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, and like with that though, it's like I really don't understand like how like something like Metal Gear could exist or games like Metal Gear exist that have like these deep messages in them, but those deep messages in them rarely ever get noticed by anyone but the most hardcore fans of the
like
game
me.
series. But
and that's
like,
why this
it's
website
that's like universal.
Exactly. That's why this website, I'm gonna put it out there a little bit. And it's just hard because people need to digest it and they need to see it, and it's a lot of content to take in, and somebody has to present it. And I've been doing this since 2001, writing articles about this type of stuff for Metal Gear. Ever since Part 2 came out, I got inspired because it was so crazy. Part 2 was so crazy. Like they did some wild stuff there, and ever since then I kept on writing articles about it, and that's what I was known for. That's what I'm known for. That's why Konami invited me to the review event. I got lucky enough to be there. They read all my articles. They liked my stuff, and I was happy about it. And then from there, you know, whatever it built. But I'm gonna redo it again as far as trying to bring it out for this one as well, just like I always do for every Metal Gear. So that's why I'm trying not to say so much, but I just said a whole lot about the ending and the realities of what's happening in society right now and how that affects. It's a perfect example in the statements that Kojima's been stating. You know, Muslims are usually black, right? So guess what? Africa, all the black guys, when you gotta decide who's infected, guess what they are? African. And it's a racist ass thing to be like, oh, you gotta isolate these guys to see who's infected so that the rest of us don't get infected. And it happens to be all the black guys. And then you got all the black guys getting experimented on, treated, you know, in a negative fashion. So that all comes together with the real world right now and everything that's been happening with society. And it's just a big cycle, man. And that's kind of what I do. That's what I'm known for, is just bringing that out.
Right. And like, and it's like even like some of the things you're saying about the game now, and just like really thinking about it, like just things that I haven't even noticed. And like I would like consider myself like a big fan of the series. And it's like, yo, and like it's actually really amazing too. Is that, you know, you found interest in the game, and like, you know, the company ends up contacting you later. That's awesome.
Yeah, and like I said, that's something that I explain to people. Like, this didn't just happen overnight. like I've been doing this for a while, and it just got recognized for it enough to be like, okay, we like your stuff, we read all your stuff, da da da. You know, they acknowledge it. When I met them, they told me, yeah, we know who you are, we read your stuff, this and that, and they gave me a lot of great things, bro. Like, honestly, I'm honored to be given thanks, and for a lot of reasons. Beyond just that, there was other things that I helped them with. They're like, wow, you really helped us a lot, we appreciate you. And to hear that from the company, you know what I mean, it's big. And that's why, like, I respect them for everything that they do and they've done. And it's unbelievable for me, because like I said, I'm just a regular dude. I'm not hardcore. Like you, for example, you got all this tech stuff that you know about, and I'm not hardcore gamer. I'm a hardcore Metal Gear guy, yeah, but everything else I'm casual. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other game that I'm like, whoa, I'm obsessed with this game. Besides this, NBA Live is like my only game that's in rotation at all times. Basketball and NBA and Metal Gear. So,
Right.
I'm not like a hardcore metal gamer, but this game keeps me a hardcore gamer, keeps me in touch with the world. Like I told you, I read 1984 because of Kojima. He posted that book before the game released. He posted up Moby Dick. At his Twitter is like art, and I use him as a great role model to learn how to be that in the future. When I start doing this website and everything I do is gonna be art, and try to open up people's eyes to this fun stuff that's like, wow, that's a whole nother world. That's like, wow, deep political statements, deep life statements on you as a human being and how to grow. For example, you know the truth, right? You played mission 45, 46.
Yeah.
So you know the truth, but do you know the truth about yourself and how to reflect in that and look at that and interpret it as you? You know, instead of looking at it as, oh, but it's supposed to be like this or it's supposed to be like that. All these angry people haven't looked within themselves. You know, and that's why you see him looking in the mirror in the beginning of the game, and at the end of the game, it's a symbol of that. Look within yourself for the right interpretation of this. What did you do throughout all these missions? What did you do? Because you're a big boss. You're the symbol of Big Boss. Everything you do is what he is and what he's not. You shape who the new Big Boss is or what Big Boss is.
And it's like with that, you know, like when I was playing through the game, like I was really wondering why Kiefer Sutherland doesn't really speak that much, and like how he's kind of quiet compared to how Solid Snake used to be, and like what you're saying there is like really like it really kind of like explains why it was kind of like that, you know, because like, you are a Big Boss.
See, now you're learning, now you're catching on to the whole thing, and I'm not supposed to be saying all this stuff, but hopefully not everybody watched the stream today. Oh man, oh, they're gonna watch it tomorrow. I usually put it on YouTube and stuff to keep it as documentation. But you know, all this stuff I'm trying
it's like I'm doing trash in your stream right now. Like I need to like do better. This is bad.
All this stuff is stuff that I'm gonna be presenting to the world and exposing those type of elements. There's a lot more, so that's why I'm not even bothered. There's a whole lot more, but these are the core bases of it, and it's important, like I said, for all Metal Gear fans to hear this, because I feel like the angry guys, you know, those guys that are like, and I can't believe that happened like that, and I can't believe it, and why he doesn't talk, like you just said, and why he don't talk, and why are you sorry, dude? Really? It's okay. It's okay. But so that's that's kind of where I feel like yeah, I'm messing with you right now. That's where I feel like, you know, the whole thing is deeper, but a lot of people don't see that part. And I'm really fun with this because, to be honest with you, like my future goal is to turn into a life coach, but that's something that I gotta really look into. But I want to do that. I've been a health coach, and I kind of was a life coach while I was doing that.
Right, because like, I can imagine those jobs would be kind of really closely related.
Yeah. So you know, like health coach, I kind of became life coach for people because people are talking about I got this sickness, I got this and that, and I'm like trying to coach them through those things. I gotta explain to them that I'm not a physician, you know what I mean? I can't be, I'm not your doctor to tell you what to do with this or that. I can't tell you what to do when you're depressed because of whatever, but they'll come to me with it because they think, you know, just because I'm a health coach, I can teach them that, and I'm like, nah, like that's a different level, but I can give you my advice. And then I started becoming somewhat of a life coach without knowing it, and then a friend of mine had me research what a life coach is, and they were like, damn, you pretty much do that. And and so, you know, that's what I do. So that's why I like this Metal Gear stuff. I try to explain it in those life coach styles for people to take out more from it and to learn more from it and to see more out of it. It's so much fun because Kojima does a great job, masterpiece of art that he designs, you know?
Right.
And I take that and I add more into the interpretations of it. Oh wow, there's a lot of guys over here. I add more to it because that's what I feel like this game is so special, is because it has that ability to let you expand on it. And this one specifically is very much about your interpretation.
Right.
Oh man, I just wasted a clip. I think I killed my own friend. I think I killed you. Was that you?
Me? Oh no, I think I'm on your team, aren't I?
Yeah, no, but you were getting interrogated, right?
Oh no, I was running around.
Oh, okay.
Mission nearly complete. Maintain pressure.
Anyway, so that's what it is, man. And I have fun doing it. I love doing it naturally. It's a part of my everyday with my family and my friends, and being that type of guy. So I enjoy it. So I want to put it up on the site so people can see that. You know, the site isn't about Metal Gear itself. It's a general sense of my whole life and everything. But I'm gonna put out the Metal Gear stuff. Oh, I can't wait to Fulton punch this guy. Oh no. But Metal Gear is a big part of my life as far as philosophy.
Like, right, because it's like I can totally empathize with that, especially because like a lot of my values and a lot of my opinions and a lot of things really do come from Metal Gear, because it's like the first game I ever played was fucking Metal Gear. I was 4 years old playing Metal Gear Solid. That was weird.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I don't think
man.
I could have played Solid at 4.
Nah, see, the thing was though, is like I couldn't read, so I had to either have my brother or my mom fucking read the thing for me. Like fucking figuring out the thing with the CD case at 4 years old was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I fucking remember that shit too. I could not. I was running around the entire thing. Like the two things I could not do was do the CD case and the Psycho Mantis thing. When I had to leave and go through the crevice and in the dark, and then I don't know.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, those games were fun at those times because nothing was like those. You know what I mean? They're so unique. The rumble pack under control, bro. If you remember.
Oh, bro.
It was
like how Psycho Mantis would freak out.
The first time
If you didn't have one? Or no, wait.
No. The first time that the Rumble Pass came out was that year, and Kojima decided to put it in the game so that he'll make you, Mantis will make you put the control down so he can shake it or whatever. And that was a special thing because those controls weren't even popular yet. Got him. Those controls were brand new, so he's bringing a new element. Like, it always broke the fourth wall. Each one of those games always broke the fourth wall, and did something special. And this one does the same, but I can't even talk about it right now.
Right.
It's a whole nother dimension of stuff that it did. But yeah, man, let's not talk about it because I'm gonna be on here all night spoiling all my treats that I'm supposed to give fans. People have been waiting for this, man, since September, since the game released, bro. They've really been waiting. Reason B. But yeah, so you played part. That's rough. Like, I couldn't have beat part 4 at 4. I mean, part 1 at 4. That's just.
Yeah, dude, like,
Lost.
it was real hard. Like, fucking, like, the game was okay, cause, like, I saw my brother run through it once the first time, and it's like the controls, like, I look at his hand most of the time anyway, so I figured. But, like, otherwise, like, just certain parts of that game I didn't understand.
I can't lie, I put my nephew through part 3 when he was 5, so I think you can definitely do it at 4. As far as what you didn't understand, what do you mean? Content-wise, or just those CD stuff and that type of stuff?
Like, cause I mean, like, I obviously went back and, like, when it had played it or whatever, but it's just, like, at the time, like, I was too young to really, like, appreciate the actual story in different parts of the game. Like, I was excited because I really just enjoyed the game then. Then I went back and played it when I was, like, 9, and then I actually, like, was able to, like, play the story and, like, enjoy it, like, for what it was.
Yeah,
I think I was playing Metal Gear Solid 2 then, too, wasn't I? Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah. See, the thing with this game's, the whole thing with DNA for part 1 was really crazy because one of my favorite parts that not a lot of people remember is when you get with Liquid and you're about to fight Liquid and he's explaining to you the genome soldiers that you fight through the whole game through end up being your brothers because you're a clone of Big Boss and they're a clone pretty much of Big Boss. But the crazy part is that if you killed people, that means you've killed your own brothers. And Liquid kind of tells you like, oh, you know, all those guys, you killed 10 guys or 100 guys or whatever, how many you killed. I never killed nobody when I played the story, but you killed this many guys and those are your brothers, you know what I mean? And it was a devastating part where not a lot of people remember or catch much of, because it's during the ending of the fight when they're about to fight or whatever. But that's a big deal. Like I said, the whole thing about war, anti-war. Like, think about what you're doing. You know what I mean? And there's a game that makes you think about what you're doing on that aspect.
Right.
And then when you play part 3, for example, then depending on how many soldiers you've killed throughout the whole thing, as you walk through that river versus Sorrow, I don't know if you remember that part.
Yeah, it's like literally every person. Like I actually tested that. I tested that whole thing out. I went through the game without killing anyone, and like there still are people there, but it's near desolate if you kill no one.
Yep. So those are elements that did we not get this? We didn't get this.
What happened?
We didn't get this. We lost. But
What, we lost?
yeah, man. We still got 40-some%, no? I don't know. I'm not even paying attention right now.
Wait,
No, I think we won.
We're in the defending team.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna have to speak, bro. It's morning time right now.
No, but here, hold on, let me. He's like, you're great, bro. You're great.
I'm great in bed. I'm about to go great bed in a little while.
Oh.
Probably one more match and I'm out.
Alright. Yo, but like for real though, it's like what really kind of pains me, Metal Gear was really like just unfortunate about it though, is like so much work went into this game, and like so much work would go into like Kojima stunts or whatever, and it's like people about that and just not appreciate that, or like they used to complain that the older Metal Gears had like too long of cutscenes, and it's like I'm sitting here thinking, if Metal Gears didn't have cutscenes that were that long or like that amazing, like it would not have had the same impact on its fans as it did. And I think people are too used to the games like Call of Duty, where you only really have to take it for a surface value, where the goal of the game is kill as many people as possible, period, done.
Exactly. Yeah, but what is your statement about that? What pains you?
Like it's just like it just pains me that like people like it's hard for people to like recognize like the beauty that actually is this game. Like you know like all that really is there. Like if people just be like, oh well no, I was like, oh yeah, Metal Gear was sweet, and like you just leave it at that. Like it's just like it's a lot more to it than what people will recognize.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, it's gaming, bro. Like people don't care. Like
Right.
you know, we'll love this for a month and then the next one comes out. It's like music now, you know, like same thing with music. People just go what's new, you know what I mean? Yo, you heard that new song? You heard that new song? It's always about the new song. And in the older days, songs wouldn't be released every single week. You know, there's like 20 albums or like 100 albums probably a week released. Only like 10 are actually popular, but you got 10 albums released every week that are really popular. So every single week you got new songs that you're like, what? Oh, you heard that song? You heard this song? Instead of saying, oh, this is a classic. I'm ready, bro. Instead of saying this is a classic and this is the greatest song right now, it's like, oh, you heard the new one? Forget about what's hot. Like, this is a new one. You know what I mean? And that's where society is. It's all about what's new. There's always a new phone, bro. You think you got the hottest phone, and then guess what? Next one. Same thing with a car, same thing with everything. And then we're never satisfied as human beings. That's what my website is about, to be honest. It's called Movement Across the Globe. MAG, MAG. That's what the name stands for. MAG. MAG swag isn't about some, like, I think I'm cool type stuff. Swag is actually students who achieve goals. That's what it stands for.
When did you make this?
This is years ago. Mag Swag existed on its own. Like my nickname for music was Magnetic, and Mag became the nickname, and then I turned Mag into something that I want to do for the future for a non-profit organization in the future, because I did workshops for high school. They were hip hop and community building type workshops. And
read this real quick. Start with that.
So Mag Swag was a dream basically, and then swag came out to be something in the core in those workshops became to be for the students, talking about students who achieve goals. I turned it into scholars who achieve goals, but it started off as students who achieve goals, and from there. Trying to get up to see real quick.
Scholars or students with achieved goals, just like the whole entire whole non like that is really well thought out, yo. I like it.
Damn. Yeah, so it's kind of just its own entities that I put together, because the students who achieve goals was for the classes I taught. It was like hip hop, using hip hop to learn English, to learn literature, to learn those type of things. And it started off with me and my English teacher, who helped me create it for our high school. And then I started doing it. I started teaching it. Right, I finished high school. I started teaching it in different high schools. So it became something that I started to do, and then it builded. And then I put Mag Swag together, and that became that thing. And then the website is MAG dot. I can't say the last ones yet, but when I get it, I'll tell you. But it's not built, so I don't even want to put it out there right now. That's why. But it's MAG dot something, and it's really about, like I said, the whole movement of human beings and us being more, doing more. And the Metal Gear is a perfect example of that. Like I said, each one of them have that. Each game from Metal Gear from Kojima was well thought out in a lot of political statements and aspects, as well as a lot of life themes and concepts. And I'm gonna put that in there, but it's really about overall life and all that. So,
but I don't know, man. Like it's like your idea and like your plan for that. It really is amazing, though. Like it's like, oh, and then also though, like with your name, I have actually never met anyone actually that much of a, like worker thought with their name with that, and I died, and I got wrecked, and now I'm on fire.
Comlink Comlink B captured.
That was me that did that to you, by the way.
1 minute
Yeah, I saw that.
So what were you saying? I didn't catch what you said because you got wrecked and caught on fire.
Hold on. I need to like get to like a safe-ish place so I like don't get distracted. Let this kill me here? Okay. Anyway. But it's like, it's just like, I've honestly never like found someone that like that much thought into their name and like actually have like the kind of meaning behind it that you have made it have, and like the organization that you create out of that.
Yeah.
That really is amazing though.
Yeah, that's just something, like I said, over time, man. And it's just a dream of, you know, turning that MAG into something more than, oh snaps, got him. Somebody's getting faulted in C, you might want to save him.
Nah, fuck him.
Wins.
Damn, we got smashed. But yeah, this all came together over time. It was just a dream about doing more for the community. Movement across the globe is really about human beings. Like, you have a story to share, you know, you don't know it right now, right? For example, this is what the message is really about in this website. You have a story to share. There's something that the world needs to learn from you. There's something that the world needs to see and understand from you. You don't think so because you're living in this bubble that you probably don't matter, or what you got to say is not important, or you didn't live some fascinated, I'm a movie star life. But your life does matter, and your life does have meaning, and it does have more than you can ever expect, or to affect other people who are in the same boat as you. There's things you've gone through personally, with your family, with your friends, whatever, work-wise, that somebody needs to hear, you know? Whether it's growing up in a rich family, growing up in a broke family, growing up in a, you know, whatever type of home, crazy home, a good home, different things like that. Growing up in all those things, those aspects need to be shared. I know that people don't like sharing them all, but the point of it is that these type of things can help someone else, you know? A woman who's been battered and beaten or whatever, she can share a story with other women and open up their eyes to say, you know what, I can't let him hit me no more, you know, and then she can save some woman's life just by sharing her experience and making another woman say, wow, I'm going through this right now, and I should not allow myself to go through what she went through, because I'm already going through it, and I don't want to go through it no more. So you know what I mean? So us as human beings, every little thing we go through, where, like I said, I was in this New York wildlife, sharing that experience, whether it's an ignorant experience, but it's one that, with no influences, no positive influences, my excuse is that I couldn't, you know, I didn't have any good influence to better. Damn. To better my surroundings until later on in my life as I got more mature and grew out of that, you know. And so that movement is really about us as people moving forward together and being able to share our life experiences and goals and learn from each other.
Comlink B lost.
Yo, Mag, if you ever get the chance, my dude, you should look up someone by the name of Andre Norman.
Has the lead.
Andre Norman. I sound like I should know this guy. Is he one of those speakers?
Yeah.
Nice.
Liquid
Because it's like a lot of what you're saying. Because it's like I got a chance to talk to him before or whatever. Because like he ended up coming to my school.
Oh, nice.
And a lot of the stuff that what you're saying is also like some of it anyway is like also kind of the stuff that like he would also like agree or believe in as well.
Nice.
So like,
yeah.
you guys might have something in common with that.
Yeah, let me text his name on my phone, because that's how I remember stuff. I text myself people's names. Let me see. Andre, and is it Norman?
Yeah, I think it's just Norman. It might be 2 N's, I'm not sure.
I got it. I think I've heard of him before, bro. But yeah, so those are the things, man. And it's like we're supposedly so connected, right? Because we got the internet and all this stuff, and we are to a certain extent. But we're so disconnected in society. You know, think about this. I'm about to mess with you for a second. When you go outside, right? How many of your neighbors do you really know?
Like 2 or 3.
2 or 3, and there's like 20 houses in your street.
Right.
And you probably don't even know them that good, the 2 or 3 that you do know.
Yeah, it's just like I would know their names and just little aspects about their life, but like I don't like have any like relationships with them or anything.
Exactly. But you can tell me every detail about your favorite music artist. You can tell me how they were born, where they live, where they this and where they that. They got 2 houses in Jamaica. They got a house over here in Brazil, and they go, oh my God! And you tell me all this wild stuff. You can give me a great long story about all that. So, see, that's where us as a people we're disconnected. You know? And if you ever been on a public service transportation, as far as like a bus or a train, what do you see on the bus and the train? Nobody looks eye to eye.
Like nobody speaks to each other or anything. It's
Nobody
like,
speaks
people
to each
just
other.
try to.
And hold the call links.
They're sitting there on their phones.
Be isolated.
And they're just isolated from the world because that's the world we live in right now. See, and that's where, you know, us as human beings need to stop being that way and stop. Like sometimes I catch myself doing the same thing, and I start like when I get on the bus, I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" To the bus driver, "How you doing today? Nice to see you." I get off. Before I get off, I'm thanking him, like, "Thank you for your service today. I appreciate you." And they're like, "Oh, thank you so much." And they're like all extra happy for that small little comment that I made. But it can change their whole day because they're dealing with miserable people who think they're so privileged. If you're so privileged, drive your own car.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't get on a bus thinking that you need luxury service or something from the bus driver. This is public transportation, bro. So you know, those are the things that, you know, us as a society don't see and don't look at and don't think about because we're so caught up being detached from the world. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking to disown all technology, man. Hell no, I'm a tech guy. Like I live for tech. As far as like I got a bunch of hard drives and whatever forgot the names of them. My music stuff. I'm really good with music, and all these little things that I'm knowledgeable of with technology that I love tremendously. And I wouldn't want to take that away ever, but at the same time, let's connect as human beings and let's get back to that. We are people, you know, we're not just taking up space like your neighbors. You should know your neighbors. You know why?
Mission really complete.
Because if you're really close with your neighbor and one day somebody's trying to rob you, they'll care a lot more than the people who don't know you at all and they're just looking at it like, whatever. I don't like that guy anyways.
It's like, oh yeah, it's just like another house in the street got robbed, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. So, you know what I mean? So, and I'm not saying to do that just for that, like to get protection, but it's the moral of that and as human beings. And that's where the website's about trying to connect all those dots in my personal life and put it out to the public. Like, look, this is what I'm trying to do or trying to be. This is who I am right now. This is what I used to be. This is where I'm trying to go. This is how I'm connecting to the society as much as I humanly possibly can while still connecting with my family and everyone around me, you know what I mean? So, and it's a balance act, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what the website's about. And I'm not some like rich millionaire, so the website's really about having success, the real success with internal. Because I can give you $1 million right now, bro. If you're unhappy with yourself as a human being, that $1 million will not make you happy.
Right.
it's gonna get you a lot of things, and you have temporary fun and temporary whatever, but you're not gonna be happy.
Yeah, because I mean, cause it's like once you pretty much got everything you wanted, eventually, like all the temporary happiness is you're not gonna have it anymore.
Exactly. So the
Like,
internal
sure, you might have a
happiness.
couple memories, but
Yeah. So
What?
the internal happiness is where it's key, and that's what's the most important component. And you know, we're sitting here on Thanksgiving, so it's like the perfect way to segment what I'm preaching about with Thanksgiving. You know, being able to understand how to be grateful for the life you have and those you have around you. That wow, where was that grenade come from?
I have no idea. I think it came off of his body or something. Because I was just going over there and I died.
I know, I was just watching the whole thing. I was all in the back. But nah, so that's kind of where, you know, Thanksgiving, you know, we forget what we're thankful for. I'll give you an example how grateful I get sometimes. I think about when I go to my fridge and open my fridge, right? Right as I open my fridge, I realize I'm thankful for the electricity in my house. I'm thankful for the electrician company to connect all that utility stuff for me. I'm thankful for and it goes down the list. I can go down the list on that. Then I'm thankful for the corner store who sold me the milk. Then I'm thankful for the person who delivered it to the corner store. Then I'm thankful for the company who manufactured it. Then I'm thankful for the farmer who milked the damn cow. Then I'm thankful for the cow who ate his food from the farmer. Then I'm thankful for God to create these cows, right? There's a long list there. I could spend all day long being thankful for these small little things like that but guess what? Instead, I just open my fridge, get my milk, and I'm like, oh man, it's almost done. Complaining because I gotta go back to the store, which is like 100 feet from my house. This is a corner store right there. So, we get ungrateful. We're ungrateful about these little luxuries that we have. And we do it all the time. I don't care who you are. There's no way that you don't become ungrateful once in a while in your life.
And but then especially this time of year though, which is like, you know, I guess it's kind of sad. It's just it's like people say things that they're thankful for though, but it's like a lot of people really don't mean it, or they really don't have their heart into it. Like they're just saying thank you. See, that's something thankful for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving
but
Day.
But it's like, oh, I disconnected. Fuck. I don't know.
Yeah,
oh, wait, no, host disconnected.
You did it again.
No, it wasn't me. But yeah, it's just it's like people just like, oh yeah, you know, like I'm so thankful this and that, you know, today. But it's like tomorrow or the day after that, it's like it's their heart rate to end up with that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm saying. That's why, like, I try to continuously be this way, and I am mostly, you know, this way. Once in a while, I'll get in a rut, and my mentality would turn into, oh man, I gotta do more, I gotta be more. Let me get $1 million. Once in a while, barely, but it'll happen, and then I'll become one of those guys, you know. And it's bothersome, to be honest. To live with that ungratefulness, it doesn't taste good, you know.
Right.
So, but yeah, man, we getting too deep, man. This is a video game, bro. We're supposed to be talking about what do people really talk about when they play video games? That's what I want to know. What do you guys talk about when you play video games? What do you guys talk about?
In my case, I pretty much talk about like whatever. But like honestly, I've had some of like my best conversations that I've ever had in my life were talking to people on video games. I swear.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
But why can't you do that in person?
What? And it's like I don't know, because it's like I just feel like you know, like with a video game, like the anonymity that you get from like it's like. It's kind of like your opinions will go completely unjudged because you're anonymous, and this is another thing that social media and the internet kind of does to you, is people will start making deletions in their life that other people don't find desirable. People, like, people will start becoming the product of what others want them to be, which is like, things like Facebook. It's like you're going to be what other people want you to be, and you'll become uncomfortable with how you are in your life because you can't control who you are when you're talking to somebody in person. But if you're talking to somebody like over a microphone or over the internet, the anonymity is like you have no idea who I am. So my opinions or like what you think of me afterwards don't really matter.
Yeah. I like that explanation. That's some deep stuff right there. I like that. That's good analyst, man. Look at you becoming a profiler too.
Cause I mean, but like for real though, cause it's like, oh, I'm sorry, Dante. Like we were just like, I don't know.
He's like, come on, let's play. Like one more. Hold on. Like one more. It's my last one.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. But like, yeah, because it's just like, oh, now Dante unready.
He's playing. He think he's funny, man. He got jokes.
But
he wasn't ready.
But I mean, it's like, just like in general, it's like I've always just been interested in like people and like how like people like react or think about things, and like like especially like having a conversation like this with you right now. Yep. Like that's like ideal because it's like I rarely ever get that in my life. It's like I usually don't find people who are even willing or who would have like the kind of insight where they've thought about this before. Like it's not like it's like something they actually care and think about.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't happen very often.
I think that people think about it. It's an insecurity thing, like for me, like I explained to you, dude, like I didn't live a very, very pretty life. So when I talk about this positivity, it's because that's what I strive for every day, and I won't go back to that ugly. And I don't like that. I get angry, as you can see, talking about, oh, jail is so good. And that bothered me personally, like on a personal level. Like, no, nobody should be hearing anything positive and feeding somebody some type of thing. And me and this dude might not even be cool now. Like, he probably feels some way because I'm told him basically to shut up. And it's because that's how I feel strongly about it personally. It's like, we as human beings. Oh, you want to do this? Did you just set this up?
No, this is actually
matching. Yeah, alright.
No,
one-on-one auto matching.
Yeah, like no one. See, the problem is if I'm the host, like my. Okay, the security on my router is very strange. Like, people would say that I always have a net type 3, but in reality, it's just because I block the majority of traffic that comes through my router anyway, or
hey,
do me or whatever.
Alright, before you talk all that, do me a favor and don't cap anything. We're just gonna go war for 4 minutes.
Alright. I'm running along the side by B. I'm over here. Oh wait, I have a silence for. There we go. That's not silence. I actually don't even see you.
I'm outside. I was inside, and then I went outside.
Oh, I see you. You're over by my spawn here. I'll let you know where I'm at. There you go.
You wasn't ready. Oh, I missed! You suck. Stop trying, dude. When it's one-on-one, it's a whole different game. I'm not even gonna play with you. Usually I like playing with people. There's some other guy that came in, so we gotta have to play for real.
Yeah.
Who's that, Dante? Oh, it's Chunky.
No, it's Chinky.
Chinky, Chunky. Yeah, we're gonna have to play now, because...
Oh, wow. If I didn't stand up, I would've got a headshot on you. That sucks. Because it's like I aimed and hit R2, but my character had to go through the animation of getting up, and I was like, fuck! Alright, where are you now?
But yeah, no, so, what I was saying, yeah, so things are ugly, so it's like, I'll give you an example, like, I'm not gonna say who, but a family member was a drug addict, and they stopped doing drugs, they started going to church and all this stuff.
You have the lead.
And wow, I just got set up. So they started going to church and doing all this stuff, and their boyfriend started telling people how that he used to do drugs with her, and she got upset with him, like, why would you tell people this? It's so embarrassing and all this stuff. And he's like, look, you know, we changed our lives, this and that. But she was just embarrassed. She didn't want to have to say that to nobody. I see you.
There's a reason why I didn't in your life yet, but he took that from me. I wanted to CQC you.
But so now she's upset. She was embarrassed,
Comlink C
and it took her a couple years, and then she realized that she needs to share these stories and everything she went through, the depression and the stress, and how she took drugs to try to cope with that.
Like, I mean,
and now, like, you know, they share the story with people, and it helps people, and they like really are moved by the story, and they really
Mission nearly complete.
Damn,
Maintain pressure on the enemy.
So they get moved by it, and they get inspired, and they get, you know, shown some type of wait a minute, what is this? Your boy just sent me a picture of butt cheeks. Really?
who?
Dante.
Oh, I thought he was your friend.
I don't know that.
Oh, I don't know him either.
So how the hell you get on all dang, man?
Oh, I have no idea.
That's crazy. It's the type of stuff that happens all the
Body
time, man.
link established.
Nah, but yeah, so people, you know, people will feed off of your life, your experience, you know. So you don't know it, and for example, you don't know it, and what the world does to us is it belittles us, right? We become like, oh, I'm not that important, or my story doesn't matter, my life doesn't matter that much. Nobody wants to hear about me. I'm not important. You know what I mean? And then you're thinking all this crazy stuff in your head, and it's wrong. It's wrong, man. We need to empower ourselves, and we need to be confident people, and we don't do it
and hold
because society breaks us down. Only the famous and rich can do this. You know what I mean? They're the only ones that lives matter. Kim Kardashian's never done anything productive for people to be like, wow, she's so great, she's amazing, she's a wonderful person, we all gotta be like her. But there's millions of girls wanting to be like her. You understand? When there's people who do great things, and they're great people, and it gets brushed off to the side, not even looked at in any fashion. So that's kind of where, dude, my screen is all black. What did you do now? Are you testing all the glitching?
The other game.
You're testing all the glitching?
No, but I can.
No, please don't.
Yeah, like, I mean, like if I like, usually whenever I like test glitches and stuff, I'll usually get a couple people in like a select, like the select match thing. I just host one.
You definitely got an email. You definitely got to email me. So I could send this to Konami, man, so they can figure it out. If you want to be anonymous, that's fine. I'll just send them the information and say, some kid I know, if you want to be thing and get some recognition and be like, look, man, I want to help y'all solve this. Can you have solutions for them, or you just got the problems?
I can sort of make solutions based on like what. Like I can make theoretical solutions, but I wouldn't be able to like see what the theoretical solutions do because I don't have the aptitude that a game developer would. Yeah. Because it's like they would know better than I could ever like come to. Like, cause it's like me hacking it. I only need to know enough about it to where I know how to manipulate the mechanics and the connections of like the network settings and things like that.
Gotcha. No, I hear you. All right, I was just checking because, you know, maybe they want to hear those suggestions too. They want to see the problem and the suggestions, so it would be helpful, man. You never know. Like I told you, I was just a regular dude. I'm not like a hardcore pro gamer. I'm not a famous guy for gaming or anything. I'm not a journalist. None of those things, man. I was just some random dude, and I got sent over there. And then I grew a relationship with Konami, and they cool. They give me codes to do all these tournament stuff, and you have a little working relationship, and This is simple stuff. Oh, I didn't even notice somebody was in there.
Alright. But like it's just oh wow, you just, like I'm like sitting there like trying to like hide by your fucking like walker gear leg. I'm like shit. Like I had no explosives, there's nothing I could do about it. I was like whatever. But yeah, it's because I mean like with the hacking thing, like I'll probably like send them a video from the receiving and doing side, like just to see like what it actually looks like what I'm doing versus what they'd be seeing on their screen. And like honestly, the majority of the security vulnerabilities of MGO and just like this game as a whole, even when you go to the FOB thing, is that the way they're hosterly pinning all the traffic on one person, because of that, you are pretty much entrusting the security of everyone else in the game to that one person's connection.
Yeah. See, but next month, well, not even next week, when they put hosting migration, that's not going to change, right?
If they're doing host migration, I feel like that might be what they're trying to do to patch what I'm talking about, because it's like once they do host migration, they're going to have to do a different system, and that different system could fix or cause another problem. Yeah, because it's like the thing was in like MGO2, the way they handled host migration and just hosting in general, rather than all of it just being going through one host, like sure, the host would be sending most of the data, but if you were to kill someone in MGO2, that would actually be an exchange between yourself and whoever you shot. Like it would go send packets to that person's IP directly rather than sending it to the host, which the host would then route it to them. Which is why you can see the little bit of delay that's in MGO, is because you're literally waiting for the ping of the host and the other party that you just killed to like respond.
Gotcha. That makes sense, but I don't know. I'll see whatever they say, man. Hopefully they can clean it up, man, and just lock it down somehow. I'm pretty sure they know this, man. If you know this, I'm kind of certain that they know, because they're so good at like, seeing what's out there in the community. They're really good at that.
Because I mean, it's like right now, like glitching at MGO3 is still at the point where people don't really do it yet. Like it's like there's gonna be like a couple people that like do the things that I do, and like are just curious to see like how to do it, if they can do it, and what they can do. But like those people probably aren't going to be the same people who are the old MGO community, which would just straight up be like, hey bro, check this out, and just wipe a lobby.
Yeah, that sucks. We'll see how it works out, man. I just really hope that it turns out to be cleaned up, man, because it just sucks when you play and those type of things happen.
Right. And it's like, which I think it really sucks for game developers though, because it's like I don't know that. So like as a game developer, fixing that might actually cost you money, because it's not only would you require the technical knowledge to fix it, in some cases you probably are going to need something to add to your servers, or you're going to need something that another company might make that would be more cost effective for you to buy from that company than you to make for yourself.
I learned a lot today as far as all those things. I might tell you I don't know these things, but I do understand most of the terminologies. It's just so much information overloads, and I'm not savvy like the rest of the world, you know what I mean, with that. So
alright, but I mean, like, if you ever have any questions, I can always answer them to the best of my ability, though. Like, I mean, like, anything computers. Like,
yeah. Okay. I mean, like I said, I need that laptop, and then after that, I'm good, man. My old laptop's ready to crash, so I don't know what happened. You must have hacked it the other day.
If you want, I can fix it for you remotely.
No, I'm good. I'm getting a new one this week, man. And the old one is so
like,
old.
Still, like,
the old one is so old, you don't even understand how old it is. It's like a Toshiba dinosaur. We call it the dinosaur. It's literally a dinosaur. Like, you gotta. I should actually try to take a picture and put it up on. Send you a picture so you can laugh how old it is. And I just use it just to get online and do dumb stuff. And my desktop broke. So now I'm just gonna get this laptop to be able to do the music on there and travel with it as well. So that's the goal.
And wait, what happened to your desktop?
How would I put this? Some physical destruction as well as some internal damages. So,
okay.
Yeah, a lot of different things happened to that thing. Then I just gave away some of the parts and said, "Here, man, keep this. I'm not gonna use this crap anymore." And that was it.
Right. But cause I was just gonna say, cause like someone, they came to me with like a 2006 HP, it was like the P800 series desktops or whatever, and like those are old or whatever. But I ended up just buying an SSD for them. I put an SSD in there. I maxed it out with as many DDR2 DIMMs as I could have, and it performs on par with like an entry-level computer that you would see today. Like it's actually it's a very fast computer when it comes to access times. Despite that its RAM is DDR2, it still has 8 gigabytes of DDR2 RAM, even though it's slow RAM. But it's a good computer for how old it is. It is just with a minor alteration in parts that cost less than $60, depending on how you do it. But yeah,
that's awesome. So you're really good with that. I don't. Mine's is a HP as well. That's kind of funny. And it was way back in those days. But I don't even use that thing no more, man. It's just sitting there collecting dust. I don't know what's still in there.
well, like my dude, like if you're ever bored, like I would totally just help you fix that. Like I get really hype about that shit.
I gotta buy stuff, and then how would we fix stuff online, like through the?
There are a variety of ways to do it, but if your laptop is in condition enough to where you can either get into a basic input-output, like a basic input-output system or a BIOS, or the actual operating system, which would be Windows, Linux, Mac, or whatever you decide to use, you can get utilities like TeamViewer or whatever, and I would be able to establish a remote desktop connection, and depending on the
you're talking about the internal stuff. I was talking about my desktop. I'm like, yo, that old ass thing would be good to grab movies and to download stuff on. I would use it as my big file, just the dangerous stuff that I do online.
Oh wait, have you ever heard of a NAS?
Nah.
So NAS is an acronym for Network Attached Storage, and they just became a thing in businesses more so because it's like having your own cloud server. It's like imagine iCloud or Google Drive, but you own it.
Yep.
And what a lot of people have been doing is instead of buying an $800 NAS system, they would take a desktop and they would load it with Windows Server 2012, which is actually a free utility. Wait, no. Yeah, 2012 is a free utility because the new one's out now. So anyway, so 2012 is a free utility. They would hook up the Windows Server, which looks just like Windows 7, and you could have it to where it'll accept all files coming from a port given a username and password that's associated with whatever account goes in the Windows Server. So once you get all that set up, which is really not as hard as it sounds, it's like having a network flash drive, sort of.
Yeah.
You know how schools would do it?
No, I don't know.
See
I ain't been to school in a long time, bro.
Right, but fuck. I'm trying to think who because it's I know hospitals do it, but hospitals get real touchy when you start looking at the computer.
Yeah. No, but I get what you're saying. In a cloud, it's basically a cloud to a certain extent, right?
Yeah, like it's like a personal cloud, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like the Dropbox type thing.
Yeah. And like, I actually really like I don't know if like Dropbox has got a partnership with Microsoft or something, because like this weird OneDrive thing is going on, but Dropbox actually is a very good utility in that it actually interacts with elements in your desktop. Like it'll like give you like a file explorer folder. I think it gives you like a taskbar thing now.
Yep, you could do it on your phone. You could do it on your desktop, your laptop. You could connect it pretty much to any type of tablet or whatever, and you can use it all there and just have it all automatically upload stuff for you, or a lot of stuff. It's pretty cool. I was using Dropbox, and there's another one that I use it's free for the first month, but the service is really good. They give you like endless amounts of gigs. I forgot the name of it, man. I gotta look it up. It's the same thing. It's like cloud. You can throw everything on there, and whenever you need it, you just grab it from there. It's
right.
Cool.
But like, yo, like, have you ever like, okay, like this just blew my mind whenever I was like really thinking about this, and I made another Google account the other day. So when I did that, the first thing
About going to jail. It's like those are the jail thoughts, bro. I'll give you an example, right? I went to jail, right? This is just a story, which it might be true, but I don't like saying it in public. But I'm in public right now in the stream. But I went to jail imaginarily, right? And I'm talking to this fellow. He's in jail for armed robbery, and we're sitting there eating lunch. And he's like, yo, man. No, I'm sorry, I'm lying to you. We were eating at you know, the cells, creating your own food. You had to mix up all this crappy Insta meals with hot boiling water that you get from a little electric boiler for water. So you get your little water, you mix up your rice, your Insta rice, your Insta chili, and you grab some tuna or something to throw in there with it, and that's what you're eating for your gourmet meal. And you're having a conversation with this guy who's just in there for armed robbery, and he's like, yo, I can't wait to get out, man. There's this big house over there in New Hampshire. These white people, they don't even live there. They always travel. That's just their getaway home. They have a lot of stuff in there, da da da. He's telling me a whole story, and I'm listening to this dude, and all I can think is, wow, he really wants to come back to jail. He hasn't even left yet. And his first thought is who he's gonna rob.
Not like just like maliciously though, but just like in general though, like just in mass, the amount of Google, like the sheer logistics of managing that much data. Like I didn't mean it like in a malicious way.
Yeah.
But like I was just saying like that's not.
It's a lot.
Almost unfathomable.
It is, and that's where technology is so amazing, and it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. You're a genius at it, so you're in the future. You are a part of the future, my friend. Being able to have knowledge in this, it's like, it's not easy, man. Like I told you, I'm not that great. I know this and that, and I kind of get away with it. And to have all that knowledge is very powerful, because that's what this world is coming to. Everything is digital. You know?
Well, but I also wouldn't say that. Because it's like from what I gathered though, and it's like hearing hearing little parts about your life, and then it's like I always kind of noticed this is that people who had tough situations and then like got out of those tough situations tend to be very intriguing and amazing people, which like not like to like blow anything up or like you are very like if you were very I don't know what the word would be, but it's like like you're a very unique person in that, and like you became a person that like has values that a lot of people don't have. You're able to see things that a lot of people cannot see because you had that kind of experience. And with that being said, I lost my train of thought where I was trying to go. But,
technology, the digital. Thank you, by the way. The digital world.
Yeah, but yeah. So like, what I was saying though, it's just like with that, it's like a lot of my skills are just only technology, and it's like I don't have a lot of drive or motivation towards other things. Like it's just I like technology and what I can do with it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
and that's where
I'm not exceptional at any other thing. So what?
But that's exactly where movement across the globe is about finding your purpose. Do you know how hard it is, bro, to know what you're good at? You know how many people in this world have no idea what they're good at, any talents they have, any skill sets they have. They don't have any, bro. That's why they're working all these dead-end jobs, living this dead-end life, not having anything. You can work a regular dead-end job, which is fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying nothing to those people. But what I'm explaining to you is that even if you're working a dead-end job, you can always dream and hope for more, to be more, to do more with your life, to, you know, aspire for more. But the problem is people can't do that because they don't have no talents, no skills. You get it? So now they're stuck in a place where they're like, okay, I don't have no real purpose in this world. I'm just working to pay the bills and to be able to take a vacation once a year. And they don't feel any type of motivation and any ambitions towards anything because they don't have any skills. Now, then there's people with endless amounts of skills that also don't feel like they have a bigger purpose because they haven't found what to use these skills for yet, right? So, for example, you have tremendous skill with this, and there's many different ways to utilize it, you know, and you can become a puppet. We can utilize you for evil, you know. Be like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, and it doesn't even need to be evil, bro. It can be just a waste of time, you know, stupid stuff. Let's do all this hacking here, let's do all this computer stuff here, let's do all this, and you're just wasting your energy on the type of things that aren't gonna move you. For example, like after our conversation, you said it earlier, which is awesome, about Thanksgiving. People forget 2 days later, and it's the same thing with this conversation. I don't want it to be a conversation that you forget. I would want it to be a conversation that you'll take something out of, and tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow because it's a holiday, but even if it is a holiday, even better of a reason to find more avenues to use your skills on other places. Maybe you start a repair company, a small little thing, you know, where you put up an advertisement. You put up an advertisement on. You put an advertisement on Craigslist. You know, an advertisement on Craigslist about repairing in your area or whatever, remote repairing, whatever. I don't know. I'm just making up silly stuff, but. Boom, you research FBI, like I made a joke about you being an FBI, but now you're going to work for the FBI and hacking for them and finding other hackers and stopping hackers. You know what I mean? You never know, man. All this stuff is real. It doesn't seem like it, and with the way society, that's why I said about our confidence, the way society makes it is we can't be nothing, we can't do nothing. We might as well just work our little job because we have to pay our little bills, and that's all that's going to happen. At your age, hopefully you're living with your mom and you don't got to worry about this right now, and you could just focus on living a dream and doing something more bigger and better than just working a 9 to 5 to pay some things off. Because that's what adults do. We waste our time paying these bills off, taking care of our kids, instead of focusing on, let's do something, let's live a dream, let's motivate ourselves and motivate the world with something new, something different, something special. You know?
Right.
And right now you have all the time in the world, but once you have a kid, once you have a girlfriend, once you have responsibilities like paying your lights, electricity, phone, and all this stuff, then you can't even think about trying to like, oh, let me accomplish something to be more, find a purpose in my life beyond just living and breathing.
Right. And it's actually really funny that you mentioned the repair thing, and I got really hyped when you said that, because I actually did do that. And I'm sitting here, I was actually gonna show you my business card too. Like I was really happy about it, but I can't seem to get a good picture.
Nice. Yeah, man, that's perfect.
But
You see
yeah.
what I'm saying? That's gonna be small money coming in, but guess what? That can do more for you, motivational wise. Like, you only have a certain amount of time in your day. So now, if you're repairing stuff, you're getting a couple dollars off of it. Cool. It's more about the motivation. Now you're helping people. Now that somebody comes to you, maybe a business. Hey, you want to do this? We got this, da da da. And now you're helping out some guy who started up a company because you helped him fix 5 computers. And he's like, wow, like, you know what? I want to do this company, and he's the perfect guy to be my tech guy, blah, blah, blah. And he puts you in with him, and now you're part owner of a business. You know, you never know. Those things really do happen, and you got to motivate yourself and push yourself. Open up networking with different people. Be safe about it, of course, but network with different people with everything you're doing and figure out how can you profit and move forward, not financially, but just success, building relationships with these people. It's a big factor.
Right. And it's like what you mentioned earlier though, like it's like with conversations like these, like things that like should be thought about, or like there should be thought provoking in your life or in someone's life, because like those like they're really true things and like really true things to say.
Yeah, yeah. And again, like I said, that's why the website is there, because that's what I want to do, put this out to the people. And I feel it's necessary as a human being for all of us to be this way, though. You know what I mean? Like, as you get older, you're only 18, you have a story to stay already. But then as you experience more and you go through more, people need to hear that. People need to know that. You need to understand that, because they can relate to you. There's millions of people that relate to you. You probably don't believe that. You're probably like, not me. I'm a weirdo, or I'm strange, or I'm whatever you want to create. I'm different or something. And we all are different in our own ways, but at the same time, people can relate to us and our struggles of life, of this lonely ass world. It's a lonely world out there, man. Like, they're gonna throw you out there and make you pay all these bills. And like I said, if you don't have good money, you're gonna be struggling to pay these bills, and all you're gonna do is pay these bills, work to pay the bills, and take a quick vacation once a year, eat out every once in a while, buy yourself something nice that you really wanted, and that's your whole life for the rest of your life. You're gonna do that with a mediocre job. Instead, find something you love to do and passionate about, and drive towards it, push towards it with everything that you got. You know what I mean? And we don't do that as people. We're like I said, we're very oppressed with society. You know. And you talked about social media, and it's true. And what I liked about that is that even now, as we speak, I have a lot of things I need to improve on, even though I've improved on my mental, emotional, spiritual self. I'm not financially the richest man, so I'm gonna try to work towards that while still balancing all the other great parts of my life that I have, my family and my friends, and I have some good success with some work stuff that I do, and having fun doing kind of what I love, but still having to work for someone else's dream. You know, I'm not working for my dream right now. I don't have my own company, you know what I mean? So if I'm working for anybody, I'm working for somebody else's dream right now. Until the day that I have my own company and doing what I want to do, I'm working for someone's dream. And that's where, like I said, you want to be able to move forward in that. And you're doing good, man. I just checked the business card out. That's official. Every person's a clump customer, bro. And this isn't about selling them your product and being this grimy ass like, you know, I want money off you guy. It's really legitimately about being a better person and helping the world. So you're gonna help the world. Fixing a computer might sound stupid, like what's that gonna do for the world? But it's very convenient because everybody needs a computer in their life to do anything nowadays. You know what I mean? Like emails and shopping is pretty much all done there. I can live my whole life through the computer because I can order food, food shop, buy clothes delivered to me. I can do every single thing on the computer if I really wanted to. I'll probably be very isolated, but you know, it's necessary for work, for this, for that, for fun, to stay in touch with your family, Skype them, or whatever. So it's the same thing with you. You're gonna be helping a lot of people, man, and it's important. Like I told you, I want a computer, and it's for music and for a dream and a goal to make some music, to do things with that, music videos, record them, and do the playthrough for that. And it'll be a big laptop, and I ask you to fix it. You're helping me with. Those things are big deals, bigger than you think. In your head, you're probably like, oh, like, this is a quick $50. But in my head, it's like, this is my dream that he's fixing right now for me. So those are the facts that we miss out on. We don't think about them. We gotta realize that we need to be confident, and you need to talk to every single person you meet. Like, hey, yo, what's up here? Take my business card. Even if they look like they don't have money, like, give it to them. They're gonna give you $50 for that one little quick fix. You know?
And even with that though, like a lot of me fixing computers and a lot of my willingness to want to like do stuff with computers isn't really out of me wanting money out of it, because it's like most of the time, like I'll charge people like just $10-20, just like enough to either like buy parts or like just to pay for gas for me to go get there. So because I mean it's like I like genuinely do enjoy working on computers, because like I would remotely repair your computer right now. Like if you wanted me to, I wouldn't really care. Like it's just something I do enjoy doing. Like, it's fun to me.
Yeah, no, but see, this is where at the same time, you know, and I preach that to my cousin because he's money hungry. I always tell him, you know, don't think about money all the time, bro. Like life is more than just money. But for example, if you want this to be a career and you want to succeed in this and to do more, and you want to be valued as a worker and somebody doing what they're doing, you can't just be like, I'll do it for free or I'll do it for $5. You have to certify yourself with it costs money for me to do this. This isn't free. Life isn't free. You know, I'm not sitting here trying to rip you off and make you pay an arm and a leg, but you're not going to get away with just me doing you a favor because you're like a friend of a friend that recommended you or whatever reasons, you know, you might think you have. So that's why you got to put prices and put numbers on there and never let people get away with getting favors. You know what I mean? And if you do, like I said, if you do me the favor and then you're doing 20 people the favor, guess what? Everybody's like, oh, he does it for free. He does it for free. He did it for free for me. He did it free for me. And guess what? Your value is nothing. And I don't care that you're a nice person. The problem is now, how will you survive off that? How will you make anything or do anything? You know what I mean? It's like with me with Konami, for example. I do the tournaments. I stream. I promote for them. I've done this for a long time, and I'm building my website to build my own brand now instead of like hyping up Metal Gear all the time. The reason Metal Gear is the way it is as far as my personal traffic is because of who I am. You know what I mean? So now I need to brand that, and I'm going to create the website and finish that off so that I can brand it and people can see where I come from as a human being and why all these games matter and how it all combines into one big picture. And I'm not charging nobody for the website, and it's just a fun website to have for me, but then it also gives everything else around my life one big circle, whether it's my health coach stuff that I'm trying to do, whether it's my life coach that I would want to be in the future, and stuff like that I can utilize to grow my brand and to grow my work. You get it? And
Right.
I still want to do the stuff for free. I still want to do the tournaments and all that stuff because I love it. But you know, I can't do 1,000 tournaments for. I don't get paid for it.
Right,
Way.
because you know, like, because that takes time from pursuing whatever your goals would be, like you said, like developing your brand.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what I mean. So it's one of those things. Is time is money, and I can't just give it all away because I love Metal Gear and let me help out the community. Come on, guys, get in the tournaments, and I'm giving away free Metal Gear Online T-shirts, Metal Gear codes, Metal Gear this, Metal Gear that, and I don't get any of those codes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna act like they haven't treated me good and they're not good, but I don't get much from it, and I'm not complaining right now. But the point is people think that I'm getting paid like dollars, but I don't. And that's where, like I said, the brand has to become its own thing, and you got to do the same with your stuff, with computer stuff. You can't just always do favors, you know. And of course, you want to help people out, so you can do discounts or whatever, and help out a couple friends so they can start spreading the word and get you traffic. But it has to become something that's bigger, and it's not because of the money. It shouldn't be that, but it's also, you got to know your worth, and you can't just give up your time for free. Your time is valuable, you know.
Right.
If you fix 10,
I mean, like,
10 friends, you fix 10 friends' laptops, and it takes you 2 hours each. That's a lot of hours. You know what I mean? That's almost a whole day of work. Not half a day of work, I mean. And, you know, yeah, they'll be happy, but... They'll be happy, but... What did you lose? You lose time, money, and your time is so valuable. You know what I mean? Just fixing it just because you can, it shouldn't be that way. A couple dollars. You know, if it's new, you're new to it, I would say, you know, tell them, you know, if you don't have no traffic, you just be like, whatever you can give me right now. You know, I don't know know how the prices work, so.
Cause I mean, like right now, like if it's something basic or just something standard that wouldn't really require, like pretty much if it's any software issue, like I'll just charge people like $25. Like, oh yeah, I got a virus, just $25, because it's like, if it has anything to do with software, you can really just streamline that process, and it doesn't take that long. And it's like, I don't want to be like, you know, like the corner store companies going to be like, hey, you know, yeah, we'll charge you $500 to fix your laptop, because it's like, it's not worth that. It's like, you don't want to, like, I don't want to charge somebody the price of the laptop to fix their laptop if it's not a hard problem. Like, if it, like within reason, like $25 for something that's probably going to take me 30 minutes, I'm like, okay, whatever. Sure.
Exactly. And that's where you want to do that, and what happens is, once you do it for me, I'm going to start telling my friend, oh, my friend, your computer's messed up? Oh, wait, my friend, this guy, he really killed it. He can do it right now. Like, you don't even have to be in your house. He could probably do it over the internet. Really? They do that? Like, yeah, but I don't trust people on the internet, and they're going to argue, listen, he's good, trust me, and I might say something, whoever might say something, and try to recommend you in that aspect. So those are things that you can grow just from word of mouth, bro. It's the most powerful weapon in the world still, even though technology's trying to take over.
Right.
Word of mouth is going to make the difference.
Right. And it's like at least like among my school and like a couple other schools like around me, because it's like the easiest market that I have is students, because like, you know, students will break their iPhones, will break whatever a lot. So like, with that being said, it's like I would get so much business from like students, and it's like my entire school, like if you ask a freshman, like that one hacker dude, because like at my high school, like I'll just be like, I'm kind of known as like that hacker dude, because it's like, or Bobby, or like if someone were to say Bobby Beasley or Robert Beasley, usually that'd be associated with the guy who does computer stuff, because it's like I did stuff for all my teachers, like the network administrator dude. The network administrator dude even had me like find stuff to help him to do, and then just like the shit like that.
That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Damn, this girl is murder, bro. Oh man. Sorry. She just sent me a message on Instagram. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, no, that's ridiculous. So that sheesh, the network guys asking a kid. Sheesh.
Yeah, dude. Like I was really hype.
Yeah. You know what though? Like I said, man, this is something where you have a lot of extreme talent and knowledge of, and you should really keep aiming for higher goals. And that's what I'm talking about. Lack of confidence is like, oh, like for example, fixing computers on the side is a good thing for you to profit a couple dollars, but you should also be looking into these big companies who want to put in. If you're into that. I don't know if you're going to college right now after high school, but
I'm just a senior in high school still.
Okay, so you just want to make some money right now. But if you're going to college, then don't even worry about it. But if you can hit a corporation and be like, look, this is what I want to do, and you're gonna be the big shot there. If you have the skill for it, you can prove yourself in whatever way that's necessary. But college is key, man. I think you should definitely do it. I think it's gonna be hard because you're probably gonna be advanced on most of the classes in the beginning. So I don't know what they got.
Right.
Do they have classes for these advanced tech hacking fellas?
Yeah, like it's like you can actually take a class called ethical hacking, but it's like what you said. The start of the class is really basic, but I guess the reason they do that is because they want to teach you kind of procedural thinking, because at some point or another you're gonna run across like a procedural concept, whether it be like a programming language or whatever other protocol.
And you gotta know how to handle it.
Something one after another. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, and it's like with that class, it's like they really do start from the bottom up. Like it's like they really want you to get to thinking about like every element that would have to be thought about.
No, that's good. But I like I said, I think you at a young age you got a good head on your shoulder. But the key factor, man, is to keep moving forward and to keep trying to aim high, bro. Like I just said to you, and the reason why I keep saying it is about confidence is that the world tries to limit us. Society is built to suppress you. This 3% of the world own almost all the riches in the world. It's not a high percentage of people that own all the riches. So, 3 out of 100 is very little, and that's where us as human beings become selfish and self-centered, and we're worried about money all the time, and everything's about money, and we're not worried about our dreams and our goals and what can we do to be more, and what can we do. All we're worrying about is like, yo, I'm trying to get this money, bro. I got a cousin of mine who's a doctor. He don't really like being.
I can't tell if your voice is cutting out. It's like it's kind of like fading out in volume. So like,
I'm just
I'm
exhausted.
trying to make sure I know when you're talking. Okay. Because like I wasn't sure if you were talking or like your volume.
I'm falling asleep. Nah, so my cousin, he's a doctor and he hates being a doctor. Do you believe that? And it's sad. He spent 13 years of his life training to be a doctor. But you know why he trained to be a doctor? Oh, damn. This PlayStation is just dead. Oh. Whoops. Did you hear that, guys? What was that? Anyway, as this broadcast continues, I wanted to state it's really late slash early. I spent my whole day dealing with this. Now I'm just tired here. Ready to go to bed. I've you know, sat here and break these stuff down. I don't know if you guys can hear his part of these speeches, but my aspects are responses, and we've had some deep conversations about life. And I like sharing these things and these ideas and these concepts, and people always thank me and stuff like, "Oh, I learned a lot and appreciated all this stuff," but in reality, I learn from the so-called teaching I'm doing. I learned how to teach. I learned how to handle. I learned how to think. You know, one of the best quotes I've ever heard is, I don't even know if I'm quoting it right, but the best way to master something is sorry. The best way to master something is to teach it. And I feel like that's so true. Because you can easily do anything, you know. Doing something is natural sometimes. People just naturally have a knack on how to do stuff. But people who can teach it, it's another level of understanding. And it's deeper. And it's not so easy. You know, that's a perfect example. A lot of NBA players don't always get to be coaches. There's like, let me see, 200 and something players in an NBA season that's allowed. It's like 15 per team. I'm sorry, yeah, 15 per team, 30 teams. 30 times 15. Did I get that right? I don't know what I'm smoking. But the moral of it is that you have to understand that all those players, actually I'm so sorry, it's 450. 450 players in the NBA every year. And a player becomes a coach every couple years. Like one player becomes a coach every like 3 years, maybe every 5 to 10 years. In between there, I don't know the numbers, but they're very low. So you're talking about thousands of players come in and out the NBA, and only like one out of every 5,000, 10,000 become a coach. So coaching is not easy. You gotta really master the art of it. And most coaches in the NBA are actually point guards. Why point guards? Because they're the quarterbacks. They're the coaches on the floor. That's what they're considered. Because they're the ones that run the plays that the coach calls. They're the ones that control the team, control the ball, and do all that stuff. So, you know, when someone thanks me, I usually want to thank them. In reality, we see things in different ways. A lot of people don't see the realities of that, and you know, it's an honor for a teacher to be able to show a child how to be a child and grow into a human being. That is powerful. You know, did that yellow thing disappear? Oh no, it fell down. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, so that's that. Today I was just sharing thoughts and ideas with this kid. Great kid too. He has a bright future, and that's where we decide our future, and we got to push forward with that. With that said, thank you guys for watching. If you're gonna watch us on Twitter, YouTube, whatever. Have a good night.